Hello, everyone. My name is Swan. Welcome back. So glad to have you all back here today. How was everyone's week? And Merry Christmas to everyone.
Soon to be Happy New Year.
Don't get us started on our week. Why we didn't go last weekend.
It was a mix of reasons, and we're all set and good now. But
put it this way, they're actually moving out today out of all the days.
Oh, gracious.
Well, that's a different story, but there's good news and bad news with everything. Mostly good news, but anyways, it's been fun. It's been a good week for us. Hopefully everyone else is doing well.
We're alive. Sound off. It's Saturday. Who survived?
Fuck, my life is actually Saturday. I forgot that. Anyways.
Saturday it is.
All day, every day? For this one day only?
English.
No, it's
for one day only.
Saturday.
Get to Saturday while supplies last. I'm sorry, I couldn't even deliver that without laughing. My apologies.
By all means, that was excellent. Ridiculous, but excellent.
So, who can tell me what happened last session?
People got chomped.
People got chomped hard.
Oh God, we're going to die.
A group of people got attacked with the AoE blast that knocked 3 of them out. Eris almost died again.
Again?
Yep.
Jesus.
It's because Eris likes to fly above the ground, and then when he gets knocked unconscious, he falls and takes fall damage.
Both the times now, or
Yes.
is when I tried wild shape.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, we're just gonna start calling you Keelan. Don't worry, we're practically gods, Death.
Jumps off the cliff.
Precisely.
Death? No, not death. They haven't even managed to kill the space eel yet.
I mean, don't give them an opportunity. They're probably gonna kill the fucking Damphir over here. But the Damphir was trying to be intelligent, and intelligence is apparently...
We have enough money to buy resurrection now. It's fine.
Someone decided it'd be a good idea to go jump into the mouth. And, like, legitimately, she had a idea.
I mean, I wasn't doing any good on the outside. I figured let's go straight for the heart. The only way that potentially might work.
We had a plan.
We did? I don't remember this plan, and the plan was very much predicated on things working, which they weren't.
Well, we have to make them work. We are aligning the planet Cracker to go shoot him with it.
Yes. Well, you weren't going fast enough, so I took some matters into my own hands.
Yep. And now we get to see what happens because of it.
Well, you know what? Canonically, now it's going to be... Now the thing is called Planet Cracker, because I like that name.
So the asteroid we're near is Planet Cracker?
Actually, never mind. That sounds more like something you... Just, I'll be over here.
We broke Swan. We broke Swan again.
It I don't know. It made me laugh. It gave me a ha-ha giggle, if you will.
I mean, it can crack a planet in two, apparently. Maybe.
Well, let's see if you remember this reference. We'll call it Planet Bob.
No, we're not calling it Bob. I'm never calling it Bob.
Steve?
Or that.
Carl?
Apparently, you don't get the reference. Or do you? No.
Planet A? Titan A?
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yep, Titan A.
Earth 2.
Congrats.
I'm never calling it Bob.
Earth 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Possibly I might call it that.
Okay, let me...
You started the battle music.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if I can have it just quiet enough that it won't get picked up. I don't know. Ultimately,
I'm trying to work with you here. They're not. So try to work with you.
Well, ultimately, I won't get a copyright strike. I just mute the section, or the section will get auto muted.
All right. Well, I changed it again to maybe something.
So far, we've been good.
That's because the only people that are watching us are bots.
Well, that's the thing is, the bot will auto go through. And anyways, that's different stuff.
Yep.
Which might be actually why we keep getting audited, and people are actually watching our streams, supposedly.
Oh, that's
They're all
good.
bots, just checking things out, making certain all of our music's okay.
So for
User views.
context of what I need to kind of backdraft on before I take Jack's turn. So as you guys are... Can you guys see the screen now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, glorious. As you guys
Except for one of
are...
us who's not here.
Yeah. Roll20 has not loaded for me yet. Sorry. It's
Oh
been
god, no!
slow. I'm listening. I'm just not visible. I am
Okay,
in spirit and in.
There's nothing you really have to like visibly see for the moment because it's more narrative. But as you guys were in the midst of trying to take things out, and this is right after Nox goes ahead and pumps 2 rounds into Jack, the malformed monstrosity that he has now become after having swallowed a god shard. As Jack turns in the direction of the 2 shots that Nox had pumped right on into him. Jack starts to reach out, wanting to grab towards where he believes that Nox is, and you see him almost then immediately kind of clutch his chest like he's in pain, and a large spike of ice stabs out through his chest.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh.
You've actually disabled his poison jet ability, and immediately as he is growling and gripping his chest as he kind of is like trying to pull this shard out, it's not disabled him, it's just really annoying. You see this kind of red mist starts to leave through his body, almost kind of like inching away slow.
Now, we can't see this because he's technically in a cloud of smoke, isn't he?
Yes.
But I do have blind fighting, so I...
You can see this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're the only one with blind sight right now.
Yep. Because I'm not human anymore.
You weren't to begin with. You're a
You
gnome.
weren't here to begin with. So, because I am now angry, and I have had 2 shots put into me, by the way, did not appreciate that, rolling to see if we reload,
Right, this thing.
and you guys are safe.
Thank God! This would hurt a fuck ton.
Do I have... I don't. I only know roughly where you are. Okay. You have to bear with me. I had to move my computer back to like in the dumb place. Damn feet. Oh yeah. Oh, it's all coming together. So I can't see you. Roven, I'm going to need a... Let's do a dexterity saving throw. Because I'm going to be charging right through you.
Stand by.
Roll, damn you, roll.
Rolls poorly, 12.
Alright, so I'm plowing right through you. And you will take some damage. Once I discover... You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, as you can kind of get knocked up against some boxes as my body pushes through just to get towards Nox. Now, Nox, I seem to have found you.
Mm-hmm. So technically, is
And
he still in smoke?
He is just leaving the smoke, so I'll say you're under at least half cover.
Okay.
And I'm going to rear up my head, and I'm going to try to butcha. Because of the fact that I'm in the fucking smoke, I'll go ahead and say I have disadvantage on this because you're just kind of small.
That would make sense, I'd say.
Does a 21 hit you?
I believe yes, it does.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So you just see it go ahead and kind of drawing back its head? And that is 21 points of damage.
Alright, that stung, but doable.
As I go ahead and like kind of chomp down onto your side, kind of flailing you around and then throwing you down onto the ground. You're picking yourself up. You can see like your bits of blood from my mouth dripping from my teeth. I am so going to enjoy this. You don't have to hear him say that because right now he's screaming inside because he only speaks deep thought, but I'm going to say that for him.
Oh yeah, I can hear him. I can read his mind.
But can you speak deep speech? I think I can.
Alrighty. So Jack will do that. And I don't have any other immediate action. So Rovan, you've been more or less politely bashed up against some boxes, but you are up and about.
We're
It
not
is-
dead yet.
Standing above you.
All
As
right,
it's taken up.
Wolfen is going to deke sideways and continue looking for the shards to power this gun.
You notice that this room does contain a large amount of boxes and crates.
Wolfen is going to go over here and search these crates.
Alright, I will need... How are you opening up these crates? They are locked.
Can Cadros help out?
On your turn.
This is a sword, not a crowbar.
I'm sorry, what was that question there, Rovan?
Cadros is a sword, not a crowbar. I'm going to be very destructive opening these crates. I'm not wasting any time. I'm not trying to unlock these things. They're smashy.
Drew, we're I hope I'm not the only one. We're getting about every second word.
If that.
Okay. Yeah, is this...
I think you said you said you were going to smash the crate, correct?
Smash crate. Is that coming out through okay?
I got the confirmation that you were going to smash the crate. Okay, you're going to smash the crate. Go ahead and strike the crate to get it open. You can either do an athletics to try to pry this thing, or if you want to just smash it with your dagger weapons and see if it'll punch through.
We're just gonna hit it with the weapons.
Oh, perfect.
Hit it with the weapon.
You're perfect now, Drew.
Welcome to
Discord is
Discord.
doing weird things.
Yes, it has been.
There is a damage threshold I'm going to have written down. You have to beat it.
How does a 20 sound?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
And when you go ahead and lift up this crate, you find what looks like a purple magic core inside.
Roman will take the purple magic ore.
Rowan has a purple magic core. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And you can move some, I think.
Yeah, not by much. Roman will move like that much. I think is all I have movement left back towards the gun.
And I have... You ran out of my zone, technically. So I could try to
Alright.
pop you.
You could.
I'll say this is after you got the magic ore. That's one of my many tentacles swings around. And because I can't see as well. That is a 17.
Does not connect.
Does not connect as it underswings you. That top one would have been very devastating given it was a crit. I'm a little angry at you, roll 20. I'll remember this day.
Hey.
But you're just able to underduck as one of Jack's tentacles swings at you, trying to grab you as you make your way back over. And I've lost track of your token. Where are you at?
It should be near the crates, I think.
Are you still?
Oh, No, my token is gone. I'm not there anymore.
Oh,
I was there, if you can see the ping. Or,
Yeah, I
sorry,
know. I'm
right here.
Yeah,
trying
he
to
was
trying
right.
to trying to figure out where the hell you went, Drew.
he's gone.
Rovan disappears. We don't know what happened to him, but he's gone, never to return.
If you mouse
And,
over
and
his
exactly nobody is surprised.
he
Weirdly,
is
where he went has Taco Bell.
he is not on the turn orders. Jesus Christ.
Oh no! No one buy
no.
the chicken tacos.
He wasn't on the turn order before though.
No,
Okay.
he was on my side.
But if you mouse over his
Fuck.
if you mouse over his icon, it'll show you a green square where he is, if he's there. Or not green
Somebody
square,
has
sorry.
gone in and
Hey.
insulted Roll20, and everything has gone to hell.
Oh dear.
Robin has finally achieved a new level of life.
He's merged with non-existence.
He's merged with the walls to the point that he clipped out of the entire map.
Precisely.
All right,
Okay, who taught Robin to activate no clip?
Robin has finally achieved mend with walls.
But look, if a digital Robin steps out on my screen, I'm gonna shit myself. Okay.
Please
Oh, no, don't do
Sounds
that.
uncomfortable.
Let me check. Yeah. Okay. So I put your character back where it was, and I did miss swing at you. So you have whatever amount of space of run left.
And I am going to hold a reaction. The trigger will be Nox basically running out of HP.
Okay. What is your action plan? What is your reaction that you said you were?
That's the one that we discussed before, and I wasn't going to mention it.
Oh, okay. Fair point.
Serious reaction.
Uh-huh.
Serious reaction.
Okay.
Vale. As
Here.
we had talked. Oh, go ahead. I'm so sorry, Robin. Did you have any other actions for?
No, that's it. What I'll do is I will write it out in text for you.
That'd be fine. This could be a little bit of a change for 2 seconds. Now, Vale, we had talked about this in message earlier, so I apologize. This round is really not going to have a lot of input because as this large spike of ice had left through Jack's body, the last thing in your mind as you feel the acids bubbling up inside. I am going to have trouble finding this now, aren't I? Come on. Do a thing. Can you hear that? Please tell me yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You start hearing that same lullaby that you had been hearing before.
Wait, is this from the fucking talisman?
You hear it in your head as your whole body grows angry.
Lovely.
You feel rage building up inside, and you don't know what it is grabbing, but you feel like your whole body is just getting hot and rageful. And the longer that it brews, the more you feel like you're actually coming apart at the seams. From that large spike that's leaving out of Jack's chest, I'm going to delete this token, or at least move it, so I can grab hold of you. You feel everything inside of you screaming that you are hungry. And you take
Okay.
a bite into Jack's innards,
Ooh.
Oh, goodness.
and you feel your eyes begin to flare up with delicious rage until finally you break apart. And when I say you break apart, I don't mean that you just like collapse, dissolved. I mean your whole atom structure breaks apart.
What?
and from the spike that was embedded inside of Jack's chest, that red mist finally formulates. And Vale is standing outside. Vale, your fingers are like knives. Your teeth are like daggers. Both of your eyes are blood red, and you smell everything, and it is delicious.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
We start with the big ass asshole that was literally like swallowing me first. Let's go
So
with the
that
big one.
actually counted as your action.
What? Appearing outside of him?
Yes.
Okay.
But I can give you this if you'll go to your messages for 2 seconds.
Oh no.
I apologize, everyone. I know I said a lot more than I was kind of letting on there.
Oh, you're fine.
Something's gonna happen.
I kind of double it down
you-
what I meant.
What?
What's the problem?
Okay. That's interesting. And weird, but alright.
Alright, well, that climactic little moment is over. Vale, you're outside the body.
Is this a consistent thing?
This is a consistent thing.
Are you fucking kidding me? I touched something and somehow I became something monstrous?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
I apologize, everyone. She is reading the definition of a condition.
Yep, I had a feeling.
Uh-oh.
I think I understand the sudden "oh fuck" that she's going through, especially with my condition.
I did not sign up for this. Can I still see him?
You can see him.
Good. I'm going after him.
They are in the fog. If it's still there.
Let me put it this way. I can smell a lot of things. Probably him. So, we're going for
You
him.
have smell sense?
We'll talk about it later.
Something tells me a lot of us are going to be talking about things later.
Back if you don't mind.
I mean, let's just start fucking attacking. I guess I'm stabbing twice.
Okay.
Reminder, we need to do siege damage.
Oh,
I honestly don't think my character is in place where thinking that far ahead is something I can actually do.
Acknowledged.
The first one was a nat 20 and the second one was a 6.
Uh-oh.
Not that it's really going to matter, but hey.
As you're punching into this creature, you're still finding your daggers are not making their way through, but you feel like you're actually getting further into him. And because you are technically going at him... No, you didn't do siege damage, so technically I can't give you that. Sorry, but you do feel like your attacks are getting stronger into him.
Lovely.
You're assisting in the grand scheme of it all, preventing ongoing death.
Or me, sure.
You could risk running.
I'm not running.
Not running, got it.
I don't think he can hit you after he already did one attack of opportunity.
Yeah, one attack of opportunity per round, if I recall, because it uses your reaction.
Alrighty. Merc. You just see the edge of Nox being bitten by Jack.
Merc would turn to Alloy and go, sometimes as a warrior, you have to realize when something is beyond your skill. He'll put his pole arm away and pull out his shield.
Is he going to Captain America this thing?
Please, that'd be lovely.
Oh no.
If I could shove it, probably, but I can't. So that won't work. Where is
I
mine?
was gonna say, make it cool enough for it to do it.
It's way too big.
I was gonna say, is this the fortress shield or?
Oh no, I don't have a fortress shield.
Oh, okay.
And Merc will move forward to about here. Now I have a question, Sean.
Okay.
If I drop Cutlass on top of the thing, what happens with the spike growth?
You did this before, and I'd say it would be forming on the floor, not technically on him.
Yeah.
Although you say this, and you did drop a wall on top of an enemy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
in the sake that I am true to my word, carry on.
Okay. So Merc will walk up to not where Nox is and go to Nox. This is not something that I can defeat, but I think you can help us defeat it. And he will use one of the scrolls he picked up.
While you're discussing this, I will let you just quickly know, my mouse has decided to stop working.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Your what?
Mouse.
My mouse just, like, died?
Lovely.
Oh no. Have you tried
Um,
plugging it back in again?
There's light. No, there's no light. Well, no,
Oh,
it's
boy.
still...
What computer are you using, Sean?
A anchor? Vertical mouse? Like literally,
That's
just
no
like
good.
it just literally died. Oh, okay. So there's light coming from it. It's like it's not
Okay.
either not registering or. Okay, now my keyboard is. I'm sorry.
I'm plugging it back in. What computer are you using?
I'm using the
Is it the Dell that I sent?
Fidel. All right, maybe we'll just change ports real quick. I apologize, viewers.
It is all good. Stuff like this happens.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try plugging that in there.
While we're doing that, that's the spell scroll I'm using.
Okay.
You can keep going, Sean. Just putting that out there.
It's like both ports just died.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Do we need to take a 10-minute break while you reset?
I'm gonna try one last. Whoa. Yeah, let's just take like a 5-minute break. Hold on.
Alright, and recording as resumed. Now we're back.
All right. So you had we're gonna put a scroll.
I'm gonna use the bless scroll. Allows me to bless up
Okay.
to 3 creatures of my choice within range, which is 30 feet. So I'm gonna do Nox, Alloy, and myself, and until the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to any attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, that's cool.
I picked it up on Piracy Turn. So. Merc will turn to Nox. Be like, I can distract this thing, but I can't get that gun working. I think that'll be up to you. And he will turn to the monster and be like, Hey, Squid Brain, what'd you get so ugly? He's trying to intimidate the thing.
Vicious mockery.
If
It might not be.
you will allow me to do an intimidation check.
I need you to go ahead and add I will now do an intimidation check. I will allow you to add Naya bonus points for that one. Just add like an extra 1d4. Or just because I know she'd be proud.
Okay.
Please tell me you can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, that did not go well. I crit failed on that. The other rolls were not bad. Yeah, I crit failed on that, John.
It doesn't even seem to bat an eye in your direction, as it doesn't feel you are remotely even noticeable.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. He is too focused on Naya. So
Yes.
there is still a big squiddly, and I believe both you and your brother are up now, or you were still down. I don't remember.
I know
I
that
don't
one of
think
us.
Nope, they should both be up. Or was going to go get them up. Did we succeed on that last?
Discord's having a bit of a day.
Yeah, you broke up pretty heavily there, Roman.
I was trying to get them up last round. I think he succeeded, if I remember correctly. Can you confirm?
No.
You're
You're almost completely unintelligible.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're trying to talk through a fan.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, did Eris get them? Eris, you got them, right? Did we lose Eris?
Falcon?
It's not cat time yet.
It isn't
Birdman?
cat time. I love that that's what we all immediately go
I
to.
f-
We can't find
I'm
Eris.
fairly
Is it time
confident
to feed the cats?
that Naya and her brother are up, because I do
Mhm.
remember them saying that.
I think so. I think Eris healed them.
I believe, yeah. As far as I recall, I think everyone was up.
Okay, so Naya, you and your brother, you're standing by some crates. You know that this thing needs to be turned and charged.
Alright. Well, Eris is up.
He's in the
Eris
bathroom.
is up. Oh,
Alright, so
there is a big wormy, and the weapon is still only 10% charged.
well, Mortis is going to keep cranking, and Mia is going to I guess can't remember how many spell slots she had left. I think like my computer keeps restarting in the middle of this. Be sure she was out at. I know she's out of 4th. I don't know if she's out of 3rd.
Do you still have a 5th?
Did I have a 5th at this level? I thought it was level 8.
We are
I thought
level
I thought you got access to a 5th.
I got access to a 5th level spell, but I don't have the spell slot for it unless it has a special slot attached to it.
Okay.
I mean, if it does, I will happily use it. It's a cool fucking spell.
Oh, no, I'm out of ideas. I have turned the cannon an additional agonizingly slow pace
Yep.
turn.
Okay. The wormy is sticking out of the deck. Yeah, it's not standing
is.
on it. Okay. Not difficult. This shit's falling apart. There's no way we're playing. Uh, I guess Nia's gonna check and make sure. No, you know what? She's just gonna do vicious mockery and just point at the worm and say, "Yo, bitch, you ugly." I have no better insults on me right now. This thing is like beyond comprehension. She's just using the most childish schoolyard nonsense because she can think of nothing better when faced with an eldritch horror from beyond.
That's pretty legit
So-
feeling, I'm sure.
What's your DC?
16.
It does not seem like it understood your language.
Nia, expecting this, sort of nods to herself. And, let's see, who can she see? Can only see Mortis, Eris, Conduit, and Kadros, really. Let me see. Anything? I guess she could technically see Vale. I'm gonna try something.
Now, I will mention
So-
they are still in a fog cloud.
Oh, I see, so she can't see them anyway. Hang on, I still might try something. Let me just check this bard thing. Okay, I had the tab open. I was looking at this. There it is. Oh no, it would have to be a normal action. Damn, okay. And it's too far away, so... never mind. Nia's gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Eris and carry on.
Carry on. Very well.
My wayward son.
Alloy, you see Merc run in to go ahead and intervene between the fight between Jack and Nox, but you can clearly see Jack is focused on ensuring that Nox's last day is today.
Alloy would... So, a step back is when Merc said, was it the fights are beyond you, sort of thing? She wasn't quite sure what he meant at that. But all she knows is that her lifelong companion is being attacked by something that wants to end his family line. And not knowing what else she can do, she will run in herself.
Noble sacrifice. As you climb on top of the body of the great old one's corpse and leap into the air to strike.
Oh no, she's not striking.
Oh, she's not striking.
Nope.
What is she doing?
She's just holding. She's effectively... She's seen that it has not been injured, that normal attacks aren't working. So she's going to act defensively. Now, I don't know, is there a defensive, defensive stance or something like that, or no?
Not really, no.
Yeah. So ultimately...
You can take a defensive stance.
You can take a dodge action,
That one, sorry.
which gives enemies disadvantage to hit you.
Yeah, so then essentially she will be... Yeah, she'll be essentially dodging. And, but that's just an action though, right?
Yeah.
And that allows her to still use her other abilities later on, so...
Yes.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Eris, your companions are up. Mortis is turning the crank, slowly moving the cannon along. You've discovered from my brain is falling apart, Roven, that I have to make sure that I get Drew back on the counter here. That there are crates filled with magic cores. What is your plan of action right now?
I'll assist in going through crates.
You can try to pry it open with an athletics check, or you can try attacking one open.
I'll do an athletics to see if I can pry it open.
Okay, which one are you going for?
Whatever's closest to me.
So directly to your left, or sorry, your right.
Yep, we'll do that one.
All right, go ahead and try to pry open or attack it.
No.
That is a nat 1. You are having trouble grabbing hold of the box in the flurry of things, as it is difficult to try to see if you can get your good claws on the crate. You still have some movement. Any bonus actions?
No bonus actions. Good to go.
Okay. Nox, you have been binned. Jack is very happy to finally have found you. And your companions run to your side.
Nox will hear what Merc said and just kind of smirk.
Unfortunately, my friend, today I am the bait. There's nothing I can do to help them. Naya seems to have it under control.
And Nox will quickly go to his chirp.
Naya, if you need my knowledge, I'll help, but if I were to go there, he would attack all of you. The best thing I can do is keep him away.
Can you keep him away and keep yourself alive?
And with that, Nox is going to cast heal on himself.
I can only try my best.
Do.
Going for the sacrifice tactic.
If you die and your fancy dice haven't shown up yet, I will be so pissed at you.
Honestly, I would rather the fancy dice do not show up, because that means that they're not going to be tarnished with a first time use death.
Well, that just made it sadder. Thanks for that.
God dang it, where the hell's my other healing dice? Oh, whatever, give me 1 sec.
Jesus Christ, this is depressing shit.
Yeah.
Alright, Nox heals himself for 27 HP.
Well,
Go ahead
it'll be
and
fine.
call forth your healing. You'll notice that the little bits of black ashen air seem to formulate down into small little drones that then crawl onto your skin and begin applying antiseptic and stimulants to keep you up.
When in doubt, add stimulants. It'll always go well.
Oh wait, I got attacked last round. Do I have to roll for concentration, or is that now just something else?
Were you holding a spell?
Oh yeah, I currently have a spell going on, yeah.
Oh, okay, yes, please.
Now, concentration is... Wait, what do I roll? I've never actually had to do this one yet.
You roll better than your Constitution modifier. Or better than your con, rather.
That doesn't seem right.
I think that's what it is.
I think... Maybe
I
have
think
to
it's
break out the thing.
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. And the DC
Yeah.
is equal to 10 or half the damage taken. Okay, so I took... What was I take that one? That was... 21 damage?
21.
So that would be, I guess, effectively 10, right? Or oh no, round down. So yeah, so 10. Nat 20, fuck yeah. So 26 total.
You hold your spell.
So yeah,
Truth be told.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, you paused there, so I was going, okay, so.
All right.
Nox is running there.
Now you are running through me. No, I already used my attack of opportunity.
Even so, I have kinetic jaunt active, so I don't get attacks of opportunity.
You win this one.
That spell is still going, thank God. And then otherwise, Nox will effectively prepare his dodge gauntlet. He doesn't have dodge gauntlets, but I've always flavor texted that his dodges are like explosive supported, and he's taking a dodge stance too.
As you watch Jack lift his head high into the air, you hear the scream. No pain. No reload. Thank you all for that, by the way.
Is it his turn next?
It's currently his turn.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Wait,
So he
wait.
is.
I just want to check one quick thing. I think I may have screwed up my movement distance. I was there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I did screw it up just a little bit. Perfect. Alright, end of Nox's turn. Ale, you're doing okay for health, right?
Why are you asking your character?
No, not Ale, Merc. Not Ale, Merc. Shit.
Sorry, that was highly entertaining,
Yeah.
though.
Merc just says, I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Such a light conversation. All right. Alloy and Merc. I'm dropping the pain.
Okay.
Oh no.
First attack on Merc.
Alloy will be imposing disadvantage on it with her abilities.
So 19.
Not even close. Merc just steps aside. He needs to do better than that, Sean.
You notice his face immediately rams down between you and Alloy, and he takes up like a chunk of rotten, gross flesh that's been on the ground right beside the great old one. As you look up at this aberration, that the more you realize how pathetic it looks, Merc, the more you realize how good it will feel to take it off this planet. That's a 29 to strike with a tentacle onto Merc, and a 17 onto Alloy.
Doesn't it still have disadvantage? Because of Alloy? Is that not how that works? It's every round. How does it work for Alloy?
Let me delete. I'm trying to find that right now. Where'd I put that? It's deflect attack. Why do I not have deflect attack written down? God damn it. Oh, they probably changed the name of it. Son of a... It's deflect attack. Does Merc have the same ability?
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's I think it's a sidekick ability.
Okay.
Actually, it's with the Steel Defender itself.
Yeah, so it's Artificer class ability.
The Defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the Defender.
And it uses reaction?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you can only do it once. Okay, so the 29 will hit me then, Sean?
It says on
Okay.
the attack roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so
This
that
is the
29 will
this-
hit.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll evade this bite, but a tentacle will come from the left, and it's going to snatch you.
Oh, it's going to snatch me.
Well, I mean, it's. And my tentacle attack will hit for some damage, and if the target is a creature, I will grapple you. And then I'll just tear you to shreds. For 20 points of damage. And you will now need to beat an 18 on your turn to escape.
On my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Is it... Okay. If the target is a creature, it is grappled with an escape of DC 18.
Okay. If it hits the creature, it is automatically grappled. Okay. And then it's trying to attack Alloy?
And I believe it's 17 hit or not hit.
Oh, not even close.
So she was able to evade the tentacle that you captured in return. And
I think that provoked my sentinel. Immediately after a creature within 5 feet of you hits a target other than... Oh, I have to actually hit. Okay, nope, never mind. You didn't actually hit Alloy, so...
Boo!
That's all for me.
okay. Roven, you have a purple magicite core with you.
BRB.
What's the plan, Roven?
Can you hear me now? Hello?
We
Yes.
can.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Robin is going to wave the conduit, and conduit is going to come over and make it to there.
Okay.
Robin is going to then move to conduit, take the magic ore, and then point over to Naya with it, and then hand it over to conduit. If you'll allow it, conduit will hopefully understand. If you want an animal handling check, we can do that.
Yeah, I'll
And
take
then
an animal handling with advantage.
Yeah, boy.
Rolls a 16 for animal handling.
You watch as his tongue seems to kind of wrap around it in a very slimy, disgusting manner before he closes his mouth. You can already see that as his teeth seem to approach the magic core, they start to build up a sense of electricity as raw magic starts to fill into his body, and he will make the quick movement. I don't know, what is his distance? Is it
30
60
flying.
Or 30 flying.
So he's out of movement now. He'll have to take it back next trip.
But yes, he can do that.
Okay. And then with the remaining movement, Rovan is going to go back to the crates here and is giving the item to conduit an action, or would that be a bonus?
That would have been an action.
Okay. Then that is going to be Rovan's turn. Turn, extending the held reaction to Merc and or Alloy, as well as Nox.
Yes, sir. Okay. Vale, as you're stabbing this creature with your knives and getting splashed by the blood, you start to feel those bits of the red mist entering into you, and you do gain back 9 health points.
Yay. I'm gonna direct Kadros to go assist the people seeking cores, although he's probably smart enough he would have figured that out already, because honestly I don't know how much control I have right now. And he's
Fail
just
to
gonna...
do this? I want you to tell him to do it angry. feel like I scared like Vale for a second. I was just trying to prompt roleplay, and then suddenly everyone goes quiet.
Giving the lady the floor. Giving the lady the floor.
That's fine. I was just like, oh, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Help them. No. Is that intimidating enough?
I like it. I liked it a lot. I'm just
Oh, good.
looking
'cause
up. I'm just looking
I'm
up.
scared.
Yeah, I'm trying to Google Kadros's stats like it's gonna be like a thing.
I mean, he understands what the like. Come on.
I
One of
know.
us has to be the intelligent one here. And apparently, I'm no longer it.
You'll notice for a moment that as though Kadros seems to kind of hold position for a second after hearing you. And then he is going to attack the 2 crates in front of Naya.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I have somehow lost. There it is. Teleconnect Rend was a D12. I have
2d12
no doubt
plus
this.
8. And he can do 2 per attack. He's not minding control anymore. Oh lord.
All right, Naya. Inside the first box. Once I find the key button, you find a blue magic ore.
Oh boy.
Second box is empty.
Where's the core to begin with? I don't know which ones work on this thing. Hey, maybe they all
Shove them
do.
all in there. What's the worst that could happen?
I
But that's what you see, because
I'm sure this
Kadros.
will go well.
That's what you see, because Kadros blew the boxes open. And
Can I make a roll to see how uncovered his eyes are and whether or not his eyes are potentially vulnerable to knife attacks?
You could do a nature check.
I think I get a +4.
Go for the fleshiest bits.
Oh, that's survival. Never mind. Nature check. Alright. 17.
You feel, as you kind of watch how he blinks, that there's kind of an outer shell to his eyes.
He's got nictitating membranes. Lovely.
It'd
So it
really
would be-
suck if something were to get underneath those, though.
So yeah, you feel like his body has been kind of morphed into this monstrosity war machine as it is.
I don't have anything I can do. Next.
You can... Next one up is Merc. I need a... I guess in this case, an athletics check for you would be work best for you to escape my grapple, DC 18. And I think... No, it was Eris who got the Bardic Inspiration.
Ah, I should have given it to Merc, but in my defense, I just went with whoever was next in
Well,
turn order.
it's hard to see him in the smoke.
Also that.
That's a nat 20.
That is a natural 20. As you escape, I will give you one attack.
Hell yeah.
An attack?
I'll give you one free attack.
Okay.
As you cut off his limb.
Cut off his limb.
Oh,
Well,
hell
you got
yeah.
8.
Alright. 1 second.
I'll take it back.
No, 1 second. Okay. You'll give me 1 attack, alright?
One attack. One free attack. Does not count towards your action.
That's pretty cool.
Well, that's a 20. Does that hit? Does that actually do something?
That would hit. I'm giving this more so because of the crit, but go ahead and roll your damage because you're slicing off the
Okay.
limb.
Sorry, never actually used his weapon before because he's using his longsword because he can't wield the glaive and the shield at the same time.
Oh, damn. Let's go.
It'll be 13 damage. Fortunately, not being siege. He quickly materializes the longsword in his hand, cuts it, and puts it back into himself.
That is some wacky samurai bullshit. But with a longsword.
All right. So you've escaped the grapple.
Now I need a DM call, Sean.
Okay.
What would happen if I dropped 22,000 pounds of stone on this thing?
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, you gave me this ability that conjures a stone wall, right?
Yeah.
But if you take the cubic footage of that stone and figure out how much it would weigh 22,000 pounds.
He did the math.
Times the force of gravity, 9.81.
So I'm gonna need a DM call on how that would work, or if that's even something you'd let me do.
I mean, dropping from height.
It's also not that much different than like a catapult throwing a stone at something, so it might be siege damage.
Error 404 Swan not
You-
found.
But you already used this method once before, and I didn't give you siege damage.
I think it just killed the thing.
Well, no, you blinded it, I thought, and then you decided to cut up my monster. Like it was, like, butter.
Yeah, I just need a DM call on how you want this to work, Sean. Just let me know.
I was gonna go with you blind him, but... Oh,
This is if I call Bulwark right on it. Is what I'm thinking.
I know what you're saying. I'm just feasibly trying to look into something I made as a fun feature, quickly devolving into the madness of
The
Hey, I
fragment
did the-
arrives
I-
with the
hey, I
slam of
did
his
the
mace
math.
on the ground, shattering the earth and uplifting a 5-foot tall, 2-foot thick, 15-foot wide, misty spectral wall. I guess it's not technically stone.
yeah, Misty Spectral Spectral Wall. Don't you drop random? No. God does not drop random walls on people. Hold on.
Well,
No, he
I
you know,
mean-
loves everything and meteors and come on, guys, let's all look up like
It
Leviticus. I'm sure this will go great.
I'm just like, if it was stone, which is what the stats reflect, other than the AC being mine, yeah, so I in the end of the day, I just wanted your DM call on that. 'Cause if it was stone, it would be very heavy.
Blind him, but not. But no, I'm not gonna give you a fucking droppable stone wall on people. That was
It's
not
a
the
siege
original.
weapon.
That was not the original
Every bonus
intention.
action.
All you'd be doing is making it worse for him to see.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm gonna summon it.
Which one are you? Cutlass? Or are you doing?
Well, this will be Bulwark, this one.
Going for bulwark? Okay. Remember your roll.
Right here.
Hold on, I'm grabbing bulwark. No. There he is.
Right there. Yeah, let me do my roll first.
Just to find out if you're summoning him or another merc.
That's enough.
Drop him.
He's gonna go right there, and the wall's gonna go right here. Put it between the thing and Nox. Hopefully kind of block its line of sight as well, although it's pretty large.
Keep going, because I'm, unless there's anything else, I'm looking for the token I had for this, but I might just make one up. Let's do that. It's a 15 foot.
I'm assuming you won't let me grapple or shove this thing?
No. Unless it would actually be within,
Yeah, no.
yeah, it's
Not
gargantuan
unless
size.
Not unless you'd, like, allow me to grapple a tentacle.
I gave you a tentacle.
Okay. Okay. Then Merc can't really do much to this thing.
That's why I went defensive stance with Alloy. It's like,
Yeah, you know what? I think I will do a, I will do a dodge as well.
dodge stance. Yes.
That'll be me.
Okay. Naya, there is a blue magic core in front of you, and you see in the distance that Conduit will be heading your way, a purple magic core.
All right.
Your brother is turning the crank, or is he going to continue turning the crank?
He is going to continue to turn the crank because someone has to do it.
Someone want to do it?
All right. Can Mia see where the fuck these magic cores should be going into?
Yes. I can allow you to kind of like, because it's turning, you can, as long as you're within 5 feet of the cannon, you can.
You already put one in there too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's been long enough that I had entirely forgotten. Okay, so yeah, Mia's gonna load this next Magicore into the slot. I'm just imagining this like one of those old arcades where you'd like arcade games where you'd like shove the tokens in. It takes a lot of tokens. She's trying to play DDR here, okay?
So as you kind of put this token, the large core on top of the machine, you see immediately that the crystal inside goes dull and black, burning out the core. Naya across the screen.
Oh! I wonder if it's going to be more or less. I guess we'll find out. She tosses the emptied core away. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. I think Nox would technically have the biggest number, but Nox is looking at. Alright, well, guess we'll find out.
Actions, free actions.
Alright, the core loading was a plain action, I guess?
Was a plain action.
Alright, so, yeah, probably can't see anybody, so, I guess she's just gonna... Can't give anyone Bardic Inspiration because she can't see him. And that's an action also. I guess that's Nia's turn. She can't really see anyone to do anything for, and she's already done the thing with the magic core, and so that's as much as she could do at this moment in time. I guess she could approach Conduit a little, but no, she wants to stay within reach of her brother. Okay, yeah, no, I'm done. Eris, well, excuse me, Aloy's turn.
Alloy, you watch as Merc is able to sneak in his glade blade enough to actually do damage to this creature. In a very heroic stunt, as a wall forms where he summons Bulwark. Veil is somewhere hidden within the mist. And you are trying to protect your master.
No, Alloy, seeing that Merc hurt him, would try to copy his same thing that Merc did. Don't know if it's going to do anything, but she's going to make an attack. Aim for the same similar fleshy tentacle. I take it a 15 does not hit, but a dirty 20.
He actually gave it to him because he got the correct.
Oh yeah, no, but she doesn't know that.
But no, she doesn't know that. But she is trying her best to keep effectively Jack distracted. It was a 15, and what was the other one?
A dirty 20.
That would technically hit.
And should I even bother rolling for damage, or it's just not gonna? Yeah. So
you're keeping it distracted.
She poked at him. He felt it. Didn't do much. Didn't do anything. But she successfully poked him.
He successfully poked. Eris, what's the plan of action? You're trying to check one box. We're having trouble getting into it.
Same box.
Okay. You crack it open. It is empty.
Move over to next box.
Now, it is an action to open the box. Do you have a bonus action or something else you could use to try to get it open?
I would have a bonus action if you allow it, but...
Well, what bonus action do you have?
Oh, I don't know. That's how it goes. No, then we'll just move over to it and prep to open it up, I guess. Just...
You're just searching through, trying to find. Okay. Nox, a spectral wall has formed between you and the creature. It seems to be pretty agitated at the 3 annoyances around it. Now 4.
Nox is going to weigh his options carefully. He has seen that people have been moving around and checking crates, right? Or would he have missed that? No, I guess he would have seen. He could see Eris over there, right?
Yes.
Is there any crates like that near me or no? Yeah, perfect. I see the 2 there, so. Nox is going to hurry over there and do an action on this one.
What are you going to do? Rip it open or try to blast it open?
Can you pick the lock?
Yeah, you can pick the lock.
That would be a 24.
You open it up and find evidently nothing because my computer did not see me clicking. A blue magic core.
Nox will... Can you pick that up and...
You can.
Okay. I don't know just how many actions sort of thing. And he's going to hold it over his head and wave it at Eris. Hoping that Eris sees it.
You want a perception?
Eris, you want to do a perception?
Actually, no, wait. Nox will do... Oh, wow. There's guidance. Go ahead and roll, Eris. I'm going to check one thing. Might be silly.
He's going to guide himself to
Message.
way better.
22.
Your keen bird eyes, like a hawk, immediately spot you waving a shiny above top of Nox's head.
Message is an action? Oh, fuck. Alright, well, never mind.
But screaming is free.
Yeah, no, I am not doing that. Anyways, I think... do I have any bonus action? Or...
Seeing him waving, it'll hold his hand out as if to maybe catch it. Or his arms. You know, yeah.
Yeah. Nox will...
How far are you going to throw it? You're gonna throw it
I'm not...
40 feet?
I'm not
You're
throwing...
going to yeet this thing?
Nox will see that, shake his head no, and like beckon Eris to come to him and hold his fingers, point at himself and hold a finger up to his lips as in a shush motion.
Yeah, throw a disc containing unstable magic. See how that goes.
That's a great idea.
So I've effectively just done an action, or have I done an action and a bonus action?
You have not technically done a bonus action.
I'll hold on to
I
it
guess
for now.
technically, if you went from raw, I guess technically it would, but I'm very loose, as you can clearly see.
Yeah, that's I'll hold...
Communication is not exactly my.
Oh yeah,
do it.
yeah. No, effectively, I'm going to hold on to it. So we'll say like that. I was able to do all that. Just whatever. So that's
Okay.
Nox's turn. But wait, one sec. Hold on. I was standing here, right?
No, you're right where you were.
You're right about there. Yeah, that's about right.
Nox is actually going to just take... There, that's his full movement then. So he'll walk a little bit closer to Eris, but also stay within that other crate range.
Nox, you will see as you are holding the magic ore over your head, Jack rears up his head. No whispers.
All right. There is a really shitty cloud in the way, don't forget, everyone. Oh, shitty, I shouldn't say that. I'm using it for my full advantage, so it's a great cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going for another bite.
On who?
Hehehehe.
On who?
I'm gonna go one on Merc, one on...
Okay. The
Actually,
one on
you
me
know
has
what?
disadvantage.
Alright,
Because
hold
I
on, wait a minute.
dodged.
We're gonna do a 1d4. I got 3 attacks. I'm gonna put one number next to each of you in my head. One's gonna go after Vale. Another one's gonna go after Vale. And one's gonna go after Merc.
Okay.
Alloy
So
was
bike-
stop one on Veil, or disadvantage on one on Veil.
And Vale's in the midst, so technically I have disadvantage anyway on
Oh,
her.
true. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, so I won't.
Jax, I'm
So
assuming?
Jack, yes, these are his tentacles are coming down on you. So the first one's a 19. The second one's a 25.
Oof.
And do I need to be rolling dex, or does he hit automatically?
It's against your AC.
Oh, he hits me then.
And the one against Merc is supposed to be also with the 27.
Ow. Yep, that hits. I'm
This
glad
is the
the
bite.
33 didn't hit. Holy smokes. A bite
Uh,
again?
This is a bite.
Oh yeah, I guess the last one was a tentacle. 20.
And the 2 tentacles against...
Merc not looking so great. I can't take another one of those.
Come on, you son of a bitch! Were you just afraid to swallow me the first time?
That was the anger.
Oh, God.
Vale, as you scream out in rage and anger, 2 tentacles find their way and slam down on top of you
Ouch.
for a total of 35.
Oh, fuck. Can I
Are you
bite
out?
them? No. But thank fuck for being able to bite things.
I won't say you are able to bite him right now, but you have noticed that you can, if you can get blood off of him, that it starts to heal you a little.
Progress.
The worm down here is now going to go after Eris. Because I forgot that worm still was here.
I was wondering when
And
you're going to get to that, Sean.
I have a lot of numbers, sir. Back up.
And
So
our
many-
Dozy.
There's so many numbers. Okay. He's going to go for the bitey bite. On Eris.
Hopefully Eris is not flying up in the air.
This time.
No, because he,
Right
he
now
opened
he's
up the
airless.
box. He did get a bite. Eris, this is a total of 13 points of piercing damage.
He's in the bathroom again.
He's literally in the bathroom, apparently. What did he eat? I don't want to know.
And if he's smaller, he must succeed a strength saving throw when he gets back, or he will be prone. 13 points of piercing damage to Eris, and need a strength or prone. Okay, come back to him in a second. Rovan, go ahead and direct Conduit over to Naya to deliver the shard.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, so Conduit will continue on his way and make it to there.
Is
I'm
he going
gonna
to try
give
to
you-
like eat it or something?
Not at this point, unless Naya instructs otherwise.
I suppose Nia could like hop up and take it. That would be movement, right? And then a bonus action, and then slot the core in.
I don't know if you can convince Conduit to yeet you the core.
Can Maya hold up her hands and wait? No, I would wait until her turn, right?
I'm giving you the moment.
All right. Maya will hold. Excuse me. Nia will hold up her hands and be like, "All right, throw it, throw it."
Just
Animal
because-
handling,
Throw it
Sean?
at mommy! Throw it at
animal
mommy!
handling, yep.
Oh God. Okay.
Good luck.
Wisdom, you got this. He likes
Nia
you.
is not wise. Boy. Come on.
He likes you. That's gotta count for something.
12.
That is exactly what I was going to go ahead and write down. So you notice that Conduit's tongue immediately tries to throw this. Can Conduit give me a athletics check?
Stand by.
As he yeets this explosive core to you.
Oh God.
Now there's a dex check.
I was cool with the animal handling. I wasn't going to entirely go down the whole line. of-
14.
of say- 14,
Conduit
good
rolls a
enough.
14.
Now you were able to catch this slimy purple core.
Thank you, Conduit. I'll, She checks her
God,
pockets,
that's so
probably doesn't have
fucking
anything. Alright. Snacks when we get back on the boat.
Rovan, what are you doing from here?
You'll notice there's another animal handling in chat, a dirty 20.
Okay.
Rovan is going to... The sleds... These crates appear to have slats in them. How big are they? Is that something, say, a rat could fit in?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, Rovan is going to pull out a little think and gesture towards the magic core the conduit had, and then point at the crate. And that's what that animal handling...
Give me a survival check with advantage because he is now searching for Little Think.
That's a little think survival check.
Yes.
Little Think actually rolls incredibly high.
What'd he
Yeah,
get?
little thing go.
So he rolled an 18 and a 19 plus 1, so that's a dirty 20 and a 19.
God damn.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Go, rat, go.
He squeaks a couple times. And he finds another core.
Oh, okay. So I assume that he can't crack open the box, correct?
No,
So
he just...
Rovan will go to that. On the route, he will pick up Little Think so that he is not in immediate danger.
His pocket
And,
friends are asleep.
And an attack roll.
Yes.
Rovan rolls a 14 for attack.
That gets in.
Okay. And Rovan will make it to there with the other magic core.
Okay. Got 2 purples en route.
And the reaction is still in place, yes?
Reaction still in place.
Okay. Also, we'll include Vale in that, if that wasn't... Anybody around Jack.
Just keeping every eye open. Okay.
Thank you.
Eris, are you back? Oh man, he's having a very upset stomach. Okay. Vale?
Kadros is gonna keep breaking open boxes.
Very well. First attack blows up a box. Nothing.
Can he sense them at all?
Not really.
Then he's just gonna screech through and break through as many as he can.
Second one contains a purple.
Lovely. Next option, let's go.
Are you doing any actions?
Don't know if there's anything I can fucking do. Fuck it, I'm climbing the son of a bitch. I'm headed for the eyes.
Okay.
How long have I got before I hit eyes?
I'd say you're able to save at least. I think your movement distance is 35, so I'd say you could climb them. Yeah, you'd have about 5 feet of distance left free once you get to his eyes.
Cool, I'm throwing daggers. Even if I know they won't actually attack anything, I'm making it difficult for him to see. 17 and a 19.
They don't pierce through, but you
do they make
get.
him blink?
Give me an intimidation with advantage.
Oh, it's a 19.
You throw these daggers, which don't seem to do much to him. By the way, roll your heal. And
2d6 or 1d6?
yeah, it's 2 attacks, so it's a d6 per. But as their blades reflect off, and his body starts to kind of leach that red mist spill that starts to collect into your skin, your burns and wounds start to kind of put themselves back together, and his attention immediately diverts from looking at Merc and Alloy and Bulwark to looking at you.
How many eyes has he got anyway?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Eyes for
7,
days.
8.
Come on,
You have his
bastard.
attention.
I'm so glad that you were finally able to actually focus on what actually matters. You insignificant prick. You needed to ask for godhood in order to actually be useful in your life? Well, putting you back in the ground will be one of the greatest things I've ever had to do because you are so insignificant, I could blow on you, and you wouldn't last a second. Come on, kid. show me your best shot.
Love it. Merc, his
Okay.
attention's away from both of you.
I'm back now.
Oh, good.
Let's do the Air stuff first.
Eris, you did get booped in the face by a face of a wormy behind you.
First 13 damage, yes.
Kinda.
Face of a
13
face.
damage, and you need a DC 16 strength saving throw, or you're prone.
I don't need to do a DC strength saving throw because I'm downed.
And Eris is down again.
It won't change. I'll change.
Oh, Eris is unconscious.
Oh, why can I not grab Eris? Oh, it's because I got on the wrong token. It seems to kind of drip these little vile goblets of acid as it looks at the delicious meal that's been left in front of him.
Yeah, that ain't happening. On my turn, though.
Merc, so the Jack's attention is no longer on you, as it flips over to look at Vale, who has climbed on top of it.
So what would Mark do? Could I use the rope I have to try and wrap up its legs and restrain it?
Deploy the tow ropes!
Oh boy.
I'm just asking, Shadra, will you let me do this? He does have rope.
Alright. To put down a number. And if you have Alloy help you, you'll have advantage with this number.
I'm gonna say, what's that? What action requires her to help?
This would
She would have
be...
to take the help action on her turn, I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
it would be the help action to effectively do an athletics check against Jack to knock him down.
For what it's worth, she has the Shield Master perk, which she gets to use Shield Bash after her attack. Oh, I guess that's... Sorry, I thought it was something else there, but...
If you agree to allow Alloy, or to have Alloy do the help action, I will give Merc this. With advantage.
Done. Alloy's... How are you saying this to Alloy, Merc?
Merc will pull the rope out of his pack and be like, I think we need to tie this thing up a little longer. And would hand Alloy one end of the rope.
Merc, you need to beat an 18
With advantage?
with advantage.
You go high, I'll go low.
Boy.
Actually even works because I believe her weapon has the topple mastery.
So the first one's a 7, the first roll is 17, the second one's 24. Still got that D4 from Bless, not that it helped much.
Vale, as you climb to the top of Jack and taunt him, his rage as you're starting to leech life out of him, you watch as Alloy and Merc run on either side. As Alloy quickly climbs over his arm, starting to wrap around, Merc goes below and beneath, and by the time that Jack realizes what is happening, he feels his own body getting pulled hard as the two of them yank Jack's own tentacled legs out from beneath him and knock him prone.
Shit.
Hey.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer bastard. Get on it, you two. I'll keep this asshole busy.
Oopsie daisies. Yeah, like hackles a little bit.
He gets a +8 to strength, and I got an 18. Fuck you. I don't even have a legend. He doesn't even have a legendary resistance, so I wouldn't have even had it.
I have +8 to athletics. Yes.
Beautiful.
I'm like, if I could grapple this thing or shove it, I would be doing good. But I can't do either because it's too big.
You tried.
All right. So I guess I'd have my movement left.
You would.
Yeah, because that would be my action. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Say that Merc wound up there. Actually, 1 second. Okay. Bulwark is still active, and that will be the end of Merc's turn.
Okay. Naya, you have a purple magic core in your hands, and Kadros has revealed another one, and Rovan is coming over with another one.
Alright, Nia is going to slot the one she has into the thing and see how much it goes up.
I lost my notepad. There it is.
Alright, we need a purple and a blue. Mortis is actually going to take a break from cranking to grab the purple one and slot it in using his own action.
What color is the one in my hand again?
Red.
Blue.
Or no, you had a blue one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nox had a blue one.
Right.
And Mortis is going to take the other one and slot it?
Yes. Alright. And I don't suppose Kadros can, like, psychically turn the crank.
I mean, he might be able to.
He doesn't have opposable thumbs, but he does have psionic power.
Might want to
Might
kill
be able
the
to do
worm
that.
thing that's attacking Eris. Just saying.
Oh, there's worm thing attacking Eris. Okay, yep, Weird. I don't have any...
So Eris is down.
Oh shit, Eris is... Oh fuck, how did I miss that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, okay.
Nox is going to wave at Naya and point towards the gun. And he's going to point at Eris and point at himself.
Well, that's not an answer.
Well, I guess Naya's going to trust that Nox will be able to help Eris then? I actually did not understand that pantomime other than... I'm interpreting it as he's telling Nia to do the gun and he'll handle Eris, but...
I can't say more than that.
Kind of hard to tell. I guess if Nia lets Mortis put one in and the other does not go in this turn, then she... But we've already done it, so... Fuck.
Nox will also wave the blue magic core in his hand to her.
Oh, he means he's going to fire the gun, which makes sense since he has probably the best arcana. And Nia can give him bardic inspiration, so... Dick. Shit, do I have any... I think I have a healing potion? Do I have a healing potion? Pretty sure we all have at least one. Hey, you remember way back when we got that crate of many drinks?
Oh no.
Nia apparently has been carrying one around in her inventory.
Yes.
It's purple and... Actually, no, it's from the drink skink, but it's a do not drink drink of many things. It's purple and blue. She's going to throw it at the worm. That can be a bonus action, right?
Really,
Was
really
this the one that he told you was a
barrel.
bad one?
Yes.
Oh. Why did you do?
So I was checking to see if I had a potion, and apparently I have this thing.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
My character sheet didn't delete it, so it
Fuck
must be
me.
important.
I don't.
I am scared now. I am very
Oh,
scared.
no.
I don't know.
I don't know what I've done. Hopefully it's not bad.
You did a thing! You did a thing! That's all we know! A thing was done!
Something just fucking happened. I guess we'll find out.
All we can say is something's happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun
Naya.
over there!
Oh my god, what the fuck have you done? So,
Oh no.
you, in all of your mental acuity, and feeling the helplessness of knowing Eris is about to be swallowed as his teeth of giant creature starts to loom down, your hand just searches for anything in your pockets that feels
Yep.
strong, and you grab the first thing you could come to mind, which is that purple-looking potion, and you yeet it with all of your strength. I guess, fuck it, a rock throw. I guess it would just be like a dexterity
Yeah.
throw.
Oh god. Dexterity.
You need a 10.
Oh god.
Otherwise, Eris is going to
God,
turn into
please.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh god, please. That's a 14.
Oh!
This potion smacked into this creature, and son of a bitch. You see that at first nothing happens at all,
No.
and then it almost seems to stop as you notice the potion starts to pull off of the creature and turn into a small black orb, like a tiny black hole. And you notice that his life force seems to get drawn into this tiny black hole as it pulls the entire soul of the creature out. And then this black hole disappears, and the body just dies. You have
never
pulled.
drank that.
You have
Well,
pulled
that's it.
void.
Jesus Christ, what was the drink skink using in that fucking concoction?
No, he
Apparently,
identified
that's
for you
wrong.
which
Oh,
was
right.
the bad one for you. And
Right,
he
holy
was like,
shit.
don't drink this. And you were like, okay, and you fucking pocketed it.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
he's
Eris is now safe, and then there's somewhere in the universe there is a orb containing this worm's soul being guarded by enemies for no reason.
We should have used that on... Well, no, actually...
probably wouldn't have worked out Jack, given what he is now. I can't believe
Not gonna lie, I had an awesome move in my mind. That was fucking cool, though. That was fucking cool.
amazing, thank you, Swan.
Thanks for
Holy
that.
shit. Nia just stares for a minute,
Somewhere in the
completely
distance,
shocked.
Eris's body is giving a thumbs up that he didn't just meet the void.
Nia's just like, I can't believe that worked. Can Mortis just run over and dump a healing potion on this guy? I know I have one, I just can't find the damn thing. We had like
He
a
has
couple
used
each.
his action.
Oh right. It's not, can't you do it as bonus action though, or is that like...
Oh fuck.
Nox is waving, pointing at Eris, pointing at himself.
Okay,
Hold
you know
on,
what, never mind, we'll just
No,
leave it.
I'm fairly confident. I gotta look up my own house rules here because apparently I've written so many.
I think you put healing potion as bonus action.
Bonus action,
But-
you can only get a chunk of the healing. Full action, you carefully pour it into them, and they get the full.
That's right.
Yeah, just leave it again. That's
Nox was stunned watching what just fucking transpired. And then he returned back to, oh fuck, wait, shit's going on.
I'm gonna start taking away toys.
I can't believe that worked. Thank you so much. That was great.
All right, now that that has fucking happened,
Thank you.
Next thing you know, Sean, you're gonna give us a deck of many things, and we're
I
gonna
mean-
have someone do like
deck
a
of many
magic
things.
trick and make someone draw a card from the deck of many things.
No.
Be
Have
the
a
one
deck.
that kills them.
Oh
You
no.
deck, you have it's a literal box of crate of many drinks. That is the deck of many things.
Holy shit.
But we have a drink skink.
And he, well, Now
I think
can we,
He saved Nye on that one.
He did. And it saved Eris too.
Just think of many things.
The skink
You
of many
think of
things.
many things.
No, the skink of many things. Many drinks
All
and many
right.
things. Anyway, so I continue.
So you can do a bonus action if you want to run over and splash him.
You know what? Neo will do that. Wait, no, Nia used her bonus action to fling the potion. So I guess Mortis will run over and do that. And then he'll run back and use his action to crank the thing next turn.
Just flinging potions left, right, and center.
How much does Eris heal by from that potion there, Naya?
I can't remember. I think it was a 2d8 one, wasn't it? Oh, wait, let me look it up. It was just, I think it was just a regular potion of healing she had.
Nox has
Bad
got to
bother.
look exasperated over on the side.
Mortis is just going to, like, wave at him, like, it's fine, we got this. Ah, 2d4 plus 2, okay. He gets 6 HP back.
Eris, as you slowly begin to once again approach the tree of Yggdrasil, you are pull back out.
It's an early sploosh. Ugh, wet feathers.
We'll turn off your unconscious status. Alloy took her turn helping knock down
Yep.
Jack. And Eris, you are up.
Ugh, such a creak in the neck. Why do you guys keep doing this to me?
Nox is gonna wave
10,000
the
years.
Nox is gonna wave the magic core over his head.
Nox, where is Nox again?
Just north of you.
Just north of you.
I'll make my way over to Nox.
Can Nox just hold out the magic core for Eris to grab from him?
You can.
Nox holds it out and just points back towards the gun. Emphatically towards the gun.
Remember, Eris, you only have to be within 5 feet of the gun.
Just stick it in the barrel. That's how it works, right?
Look, man, I wasn't gonna go over
What are you
geographic.
fucking playing this shit? A fucking flintlock?
It's magic. That's how it works.
I move 25. And then does this count technically? I doubt it.
I gave that rule.
You just have to be within 5 feet of the gun.
Oh god.
It just shoves it
You
down the
just stand
barrel.
on the end of the barrel and shove it in there.
Yep. It's supposed to be really that much. It seems. I'll still go over to there because I think I have to move it. If I'm understanding correctly. And I'll either insert it into Naya or just insert it into the gun.
Eris, as you fly over to the gun and hold it at the barrel, You immediately notice that the gun absorbs every ounce of this particular core. Naya, you clearly can tell on the screen that it says ready to fire.
Oh boy.
You will need a DC 20 Arcana check to successfully fire this weapon without blowing up this ship.
Good thing Nox has a D4.
That is separate from the attack against Jack.
Can Nox survive long enough to, and hold his action till after Nia, just after Nia, so she can give him Bardic Inspiration before he, fires the lasers?
Does Bardic Inspiration fuck up with Bless, or is it together?
It all
No,
stacks.
they're separate effects.
Okay.
What about guidance?
I have
I think they all
guidance.
stack. They're all different things.
Do you have guidance too?
I do.
Useful spell, that.
It is an action though. Ooh, okay, so good to know.
It's a cantrip for me.
Yeah,
Extremely
it's still a
useful.
casting time when action. And apparently... Oh, I thought guidance was a one-time use. I didn't realize it was a minute-long D4. Damn.
Man, how do you think I keep getting through all these fucking checks as, Tezurai? Jesus, man.
Wait, did they change
Oh,
it?
you need to, intimidate somebody quick! Shadowheart, stand behind me!
Yeah.
Baldur's
Well-
Gate may have taught me a shit ton about D&D, and I'm not even sorry.
Well, suffice to say, you guys do what you can, and I think I can hold an action for...
I will point out that Vale is on top of Jack at the moment.
Oh, I'm aware. Oh, I'm aware.
Just aim real well.
Nox, it is your go.
Is that close enough to interact with it?
Not to crank it. I'm giving that to the base.
So right there isn't good enough?
You could do it there.
Okay, so that, I can shoot it from there, right?
Hang on, wasn't Kadros helping with the cranking?
He doesn't have hands.
He has psionic powers!
You had him opening boxes last turn.
She did say last turn he was going to help with his psionics.
Never mind.
I do remember that. But Mortis
Okay,
cranked
hold
it.
on.
I can't remember precisely what I said. The dragon has multiple uses, and I have very little right now.
Hold on, I gotta find out if a draconic shard with no hands can turn a crank with mental powers. Hold on.
But it...
Words that you'd never think you'd say.
I didn't know this was gonna come up on the test today. Okay.
But didn't Mortis
I'm
turn
so
the crank?
sorry. No, Mortis had used his action to cram a Magicore in because we wanted to get it loaded as fast as possible.
Telekinesis, when you have the ability to move or manipulate objects by thought. Fuck y'all, I'm ending this campaign. I don't want to deal with y'all anymore. Y'all are trying to get me out.
You don't get to fucking do that after you turn me into this! You get back here and answer all my fucking questions! Right the fuck now!
Alright, so the cannon's facing forward. You just gotta make sure you don't
Thank you.
miss. And you can't see him because there's a fog cloud in the way.
Technically, the fog cloud was dropped when I went down.
Oh, never mind. Hey, look, there he is. Also with all your allies.
Oh yeah. So simple enough.
You have a bonus action, free action.
I have a full action too, don't I? Nox just ran.
Yep. I thought Nox turned the. Oh no, he was turned. Yeah, no, you're. Fuck, damn it.
It's all good.
Why wouldn't you just believe me the first time when I lied to you?
Okay, what's your arcana?
I have a +8 arcana itself.
Okay, cool.
Now, is it arcana? Well, hold on. I have either a +8 or if Swan is going to allow me to use my multi-tool, that will be a +11. And then I have a +4 with Bless.
Does your multi-tool affect technology?
I usually use it for, okay, it's been so long I haven't used it.
I don't think I used a action on my turn, did I not?
You put the core in, didn't you?
Oh, that's right, the
Yeah.
action. All right.
Mhm.
Mind me. I'll be over here.
You're probably alright without Bardic Inspiration. I'd like to give it, but I imagine Jack is going to attack in the middle of this, so do your best.
Yeah, Nox is the end of the turn order, I believe.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it. And then Rovin starts the next turn order, so...
Yeah, but Jack goes in between there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So, I guess fires the missiles, or lasers, or whatever the fuck this counts as. Is this a mass drive, or is it just a laser? Who the fuck knows? Guess we're gonna find out.
Okay, so then no. Because it's either an artisan tool, which... Well, I do have the arcane hacking, but I don't think that counts for it, eh?
There's no David Attenborough voices running around right now. Sorry, dear.
Huh?
Block.
What was that on?
The arcane hacking, I think, does arcane locks.
Okay, gotcha.
Brilliant.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, so it's just a straight up +8.
Please, for the love of God, roll well.
So you need an arcana roll, and then you're doing an attack roll against Jack.
Is this thing magical?
It is magical.
Oh, perfect. So I have a...
And the bonus to attacking this is with a +6.
Okay, so it has a
So
straight
with
up...
all of your things, you need at least a 20 for the arcana. This is not to kill your allies. Because you have
Warren said
1,
allies.
2, 3, effectively 3, but really Bulwark is not real, but effectively 2 allies in range of this weapon.
2.5?
So you need to build the Arcana check, and then you need to beat his AC of 15. Don't fuck up.
Okay, yeah, so 1 second. So if I have a AC +6, so that's...
This is advanced.
I mean, what did...
I have a +15 to hit, so there's that. Give me 1 second.
What did Merc say earlier? We have enough money for resurrections. It'll be fine.
No, that's what Rob said, not what Merc said. Merc did not say that. Merc doesn't know resurrections are a thing yet.
Swan. First off, this is a ranged weapon.
This is a ranged weapon.
Okay, so I have that. Would I be proficient in it?
It is a cannon.
What would that be classified as? A martial weapon?
Probably a siege weapon of something.
No.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a siege weapon.
Alright, so I don't have that. So I drops that down. And I need an Arcana, okay. Alright, well. I'm worried. he's going to get his attack off, but I think we could get people... Oh no, then they'll just be on top of him.
You could take the risk.
Right now, Merc and Ally are holding him in place. He's prone.
That would be advantage then as well.
Would that be advantage?
There would.
Yeah. Non-enemies can't add.
Prone
I recommend.
enemy-
I recommend that we wait, delay firing one turn. We remove our allies from this scenario, and Roman will do what he can to hold him in place while the cannon fires.
That will give him an opportunity to move and get out of the way.
Or Screaming KOS.
Mm-hmm. There's that as well.
We might have to take a risk.
You could take the risk and pray
Do it.
not to vaporize your allies. Or you could wait the turn and risk Jack reloading and wiping the party.
Fire the cannon.
If he's prone, what do I have advantage on? Arcana or just the attack roll? But I take it Arcana is to use the weapon, right?
The Arcana is to use the weapon and not effectively blow up the building.
Gotcha.
Prone. A prone creature's only movement is to be able to crawl, unless it stands up and thereby gets into action. It has disadvantage on all attack, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage if the creature is within 5 feet, if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's disadvantage then.
Mm-hmm.
You get a +6 to the attack. You have to beat a 20 Arcana and a 15 attack.
The 15 attack I got, it's the Arcana.
Can anybody assist in any way? Guidance or bardic inspiration?
You guys all have inspiration you could technically use.
All right. Yep.
Oh shit! So all right.
Nox, take my energy.
You guys have collectively been like building up this supply of inspirations, and none of you have used them.
I thought it was like you had to use it within like a turn or something. That was gone. Shit.
No.
No.
It stays. So all of you have technically earned them, but none of you have used them. So if you guys want to make sure this happens, not DM winking, but probably suggest it.
Yes,
All right. Well, then you know what? So Arcana check, straight up Arcana check. No advantage, no disadvantage. Correct, Ian?
That is correct.
All right, rolling. First roll's a 6. I'm using luck on it.
Mhm.
And it is... Alright, I got a 23 on that.
Woo!
It's 1 luck down. For luck.
Jack, immediately you're able to get the settings on the weapon to accurately do a signified small beam instead of small blast. It comes down to the wire.
Nox is sitting there fucking turning knobs, adjusting dials. You hear the thing just kind of pulsate and warp in different sounds. You know what? Part of me wants to say something cool right now, but ultimately, I'm just sick of this shit. And he pulls the trigger. Now, is this at disadvantage?
This would technically be at disadvantage.
First roll 14.
You could use the inspiration to negate the disadvantage.
You could and should.
Oh, can I?
Yes.
We inspire you.
Because
Yeah.
advantage negates disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's put it this way. I just rolled a 14, and I have a plus 5, 6, 7, naturally, plus 6. So, yeah, that's... So
That's a 20.
13, 20...
Wait, is he not
27.
prone? I thought he...
Pro-
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's
Pro-
prone.
But I'm not within 5 feet. But yeah, that's a
I-
27.
Damn.
Nox, how do you do this?
He aims it down, positions it, whistles to his friends. One of you give me a really good shot at his face. I want the last thing for him to see is the von Vikinger family ending his life.
Merc does a quick tug on the rope that we kind of tripped it with, and it shifts and puts the face right in the way of the beam, we'll say.
Vale will take her cue and decide to do a ridiculous, like, spinning thing off of him. Fuck you, fucker.
Owl is going to grab and help Merc and just reef on it. And Nox is going to look at him and say, when you go to hell, tell my family I say hello. And tell them to not go gentle on you. And he pulls the trigger.
You watch as the beam hits into Jack's face, and at that moment you can see as the charge level in the gun decreases rapidly as the shot's going off, Jack is only gritting his teeth and smiling. And you can tell that he is holding through until that smile immediately changes to fear. And you see Jack's face begin to swell up as it starts to take in this unstable magic. The last thing you can tell he's screaming, and somewhere inside of his deep throat is your family name. Yeah, I like that one better.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
That's my name. Guess you wore it out.
And there is an explosion of goop.
Oh no.
And now, Jack is dead.
Holy fuck.
Okay. Vale takes off at an absolute, like, rapid-ass pace right to the boat.
Rovan will take a look at the magic ore that he's holding, take a look at the gun, look back at Jack, and pocket the magic ore.
Nox is just going to kind of slump and fall onto his ass and just kind of sit there.
Jack, you slump in front. Sorry, Nox, you slump in front of Jack as you just stare at his body, looking at the destruction that had the history that's been done between you and this man. And the longer that you stare at his corpse, the more you start to hear something else. You hear an agonizing gasp.
If that son of a bitch is still alive.
And from the destroyed body, I lost the token because it went behind the body.
We see the edges. Oh, fuck's sake.
You notice that Jack, or what may have been left of him, is just slumpily crawling out from the corpse. Pieces of him are actually ripping off, leaving the outer shell.
Has he coughed up his fucking clave?
No.
Hope he chokes on it.
Nox will stand up with his hunting rifle in hand and walk towards him.
And you can just see, like, bits of goop are starting to leave his mouth as he's, like, trying to collectively pull himself up, and he is literally weak.
Nox is going to breathe and stare at him for a few seconds, waiting for him to say something. Giving him a chance just to try. But Nox will raise his rifle up and aim it at him.
As you're raising your rifle, I am hoping I'm going to be able to find this. From behind where Merc is, you hear soft steps.
Where's Merc? Oh, there. Okay, gotcha. Half hidden, sorry, that's why.
And you see a shard keeper appears. This one's taller, a little more hunched over. And if you had to guess on the build, you'd think that this was Jack. And he turns to Jack as Jack seems to limply look his eye up at him. And the Shard Keeper will lead with, I have watched this transaction go on long enough. This one is too far integrated with the Shard. Your due is owed. Jack will kind of look back up and say, I owe you nothing but his blood. I took nothing from you. The Shard Keeper will continue to look down at Jack and say, your debt started when you dabbled with the dead powers. Your actions and limitations as a mortal have created a vacuum. Exchange between the parties is no longer possible. Extraction is the only option for alternative payment now. You will
Soul
notice
is mine. Fuck you.
Jack starts to, like, ignore him as he's just kind of rambling off gibberish.
Nox is gonna
Effectively- Keep going.
I was gonna say Nox is gonna twist his body defensively and keep where he keeps the Enki shard, kind of keep it away protectively almost.
And as Jack starts to try to crawl towards you, from the floor, the black little portals seem to open up, and chain immediately wraps around Jack's body.
This is definitely the Christmas episode. Hello, Jacob World.
What the?
These long black green kind of auraed chains wrap around Jack as he struggles to try to break free. The Shard Keeper will continue. Or Jack, let me rephrase. Jack will turn to you and go and say, I can pay. I can give you money, gems. Take the gnome. He's worth more than any amount. The ship. I can pay a debt, I swear. You have done nothing but remain greedy up until this point. You have left me with no choice. To prevent further transaction, I must now act before you change into a harbinger. We will not allow another harbinger to exist. Your log is filled with nothing but error. You are a bad deal. And you will notice Jack screaming as he's trying to get out of these black chains, which are starting to actually now squeeze on Jack as they're starting to compress him down. He is reaching out to you, Mordecai, begging for mercy.
What are you going to do to him?
Sometimes
The
we-
Shard Keeper will only speak up and say, extraction is needed. The process, short for us, an eternity for him. As Jack's body continues to get condensed down more and more by these black chains that are wrapping around him. And in the last few moments, Jack looks towards you, Nox, and says, I don't care what you think you are. Hero, villain, you will always be filth. Always be a thief. Always be a pirate. Fucking Von Wick. And his body will just condense in a single moment down to nothing.
Like, faster folding than the best folder in the West?
There will be a puff of black smoke. And at the bottom of the smoke, you hear a loud ting. And bear with me, I don't have the actual shard picture, so it's a black shard. And you'll hear what almost sounds like a squeak. At the bottom of Jack lies a blood red shard and a dog squeak in the shape of an orc.
Nox is just going to look at it, shake his head. I don't know what my family has done. I am sorry for what my father has done to you. I forgive you for all that you have tried to do to me, for your hatred is misguided. Let this go, and may your life be better.
The Shard Keeper will pull out from beneath his robe that same long rug that he has used before, and he unravels it. And it almost seems to magically produce an assortment of different items, which in your experience as all the standard curse items that Shard Keepers give. The Shard Keeper will levitate the stone and the squeak toy. The shard will disappear inside of his jacket, and the squeak toy will end up gently placed on the rug, and the rug will wrap itself back up, simply adding another gift to the collection.
And wait, all their bric-a-brac is people?
There you go.
Puts a whole different spin on the goggles you decided to uncurse yourself of, Theranos.
That shit's fucked up.
Now you know what happened to a bad deal.
And Nox will hold out the skeleton key that he got.
The Shard Keeper, as soon as the rug is inserted back inside of his cloak, you will then notice that he almost kind of sits down, very unusual for their very lanky but very stiff movements. And as he looks at his hands, you'll see he's starting to decorporealize.
Corporealize?
Of course, Swan goes choppy. There you go.
decorporialize as he looks down and says, I am not afraid to die. But I knew I had wished for more. And he will turn towards Nox. You don't have long now, do you?
I suppose not. Not the way I'm going.
I know my death will come soon. But I feel it's not late for you and the girl.
Nox will glance
He'll
over
out-
at Vale.
He'll
Vale's
outreach
long
a hand.
gone.
He will outreach a hand towards you, Nox.
I'll walk
Make
up.
me a deal.
I'll walk up towards him at least.
Make me a deal, and I will tell you what you need. And you have 20 minutes to ask him whatever questions you want in exchange for a shard. If you give him 2, he will increase the quality of the deal.
Hold on. You cut out. Give him a shard. If I give him 2, he'll increase the quality.
So he is willing to give information.
Yeah.
If you give him 2 shards, he will in exchange as well.
I only have my shards of Enki on me, don't I?
To be fair, let's back up here. Nobody technically knows what happened to Vale, and Vale has vanished.
Mm.
Oh
So
dear.
Nox doesn't even know what's going on.
Well, I glanced and you ran towards the ship and you glanced towards.
I ran towards the ship and I kept my hood down and nobody hopefully saw. I mean, roll your perception checks, but she was not looking to be seen.
No, but
It's your choice.
I'm the one with a lot of guard shards on me.
You know what? I'm gonna roll the perception just to see.
She would have been terrifying if you'd have seen it.
Nox holds out the shards of Enki.
Oh boy, that's a 23.
You saw her looking absolutely terrified. Her face was wrong. I mean, you don't normally see her face, but there was red under her hood when there has never been. And you could see fangs even when you've never seen those before. Her face was wrong, her hands were wrong, and something was wrong about her, and she is absolutely terrified of it.
You have 18 minutes.
Vale, can you hear me?
What?
I need 2 of the shards. We can get rid of
What do
them.
you want?
I need 2 of the shards. We can get rid of them, and I find some answers to my
I'll
issue.
talk to Roven. He is one of Phaedra.
I need them one more.
Send one of the others with the other of Phaedra. What do those shard keepers do with it? I'm not giving Phaedra up for no one. Unless she cannot be brought back.
Who was the asshole god that we found?
Yeah, I was gonna say we got the other one.
That was the asshole like throat god. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of you guys have a shard of her
Eh,
because you kept them separated.
We did, yes.
I don't think I
Because-
kept one on me though. But fair
I
enough.
don't think we did. But I remember Roven taking one, and I think I had one in each pocket, or one in a satchel, one in a pocket, so they wouldn't touch. I can't recall precisely.
Didn't we have a red one too? Because we had yellow.
Don't remember yellow. I have blue and dark blue.
Yeah, I thought yellow was Phaedra.
Orange.
Yellow is
Oh.
Phaedra.
I thought it was orange. I could be wrong. My dice says I'm not, but neither here nor there.
You had at least 2 Phaedras, I know that much.
Yeah.
These two, yeah.
And a couple others.
A couple others on me. Rylor and somebody else.
Phaedra is the one that I am okay with.
What happens to these shards from the shard keepers?
My guess is that agreements are made, and that if the agreements go bad, like Jack's did, they get extracted. But I suspect
What happens to the shards?
they're being extracted. He won't tell me anything else until we give him to.
You have 16 minutes.
Vale comes tearing out of this, comes straight up to the middle of the Shard Keeper. You want my shard or not?
He doesn't make any desperate actions
Then you
towards
will
you. It's almost
answer
like he's
questions.
accepted. It's almost like he's accepted death.
I'm not here to grant you death, Keeper.
He's already dying. He's fading out. We have 20 minutes before he's faded. 16.
Are you faded once we're done?
I will offer this much to you. I can help tell you how to stop. But I am bound by my
Fix
tenets.
that one. Robin,
Hmm?
what happened to that shard of Phaedra you kept for me?
Robin will just shrug.
Do you mind, darling?
This is not something that should be used here, and this deal should not proceed. You've seen what happens when
that one
treats
needs
with
to be
these.
saved. What exactly have you got as an option?
We have time
Do we?
before we
Bill
do.
will pull down her fucking hood and show off like the absolute monster she's become. Are you bloody sure of that?
So where
Yes.
you usually see that Vale's skin is
And Swan cuts out.
where Vale is more of a white, her skin's actually more as if like there was more life.
This is a
Yeah,
bad time
Swan,
for you to
you're
come
cutting
out,
out.
man.
And I can't.
I know, but it's so funny.
It's frustrating for everyone because we
Yeah.
don't want to hear this.
It totally is. I'd love to see what I look
Vale
like.
is
I'm
more
terrified
pink.
to find.
Like she's alive. On top of that, all her teeth are like needles, and her fingers are like needles.
Huh.
Nox will stand beside her.
What, would this be like an arcana to figure out what the fuck is going on here?
Could you please? I don't know what the
Sorry.
fuck's going on with me.
We have other resources other than this.
What?
You have
The fucking
14 minutes.
elephant?
Vale,
No.
come. I'm scared too, trust me.
Vale
The
will
timer
pass
keeps
her
going,
hat
guys.
Back to Nox and hand the shard of Phaedra to Rovin and walk back to the ship
And this one of them has no idea what the fuck.
and hide in the deepest, darkest corner she can find.
Do you present 2 shards of Phaedra?
Nox is looking at
We-
Roving. Because I think
We
Roving
have
has-
time, and we have. I would advise against treating with this creature. We have time and resources at our disposal. Not a lot of time, agreed, but enough time that we can act on this and seek other methods for obtaining the information that we require.
I'm with you on that. I just
We have
Is this-
certain deities that are indebted to us, I will remind you, and we have a cleric on board, although she has severed her connection to her god. We can still use her.
Connection wasn't deliberately severed.
Nox
She hasn't severed it. The god had.
Nox will hold out his shards of Enki just to show to Rovin. I do have
The shard of Anki is now an orange. Almost as if tainted.
Oh no.
Kind of going from like, it's got mixes of that same green in it, but it's almost like the changing of a leaf as fall approaches. As
Oh no.
pieces of orange and brown seem to form inside.
No, Enki, I'm sorry. God, what have I done?
It seems that you have to work to find the balance rather quickly.
Yeah. I wouldn't say find balance, I would say find control. Yeah.
12 minutes left.
If this is what you require, you may have the shards, but I advise that we do not take this creature up on his offer. We can find it elsewhere.
Rovin, I've only known you for so long, but your guidance I have learned to treasure. I will not continue with this deal.
So no shards will be given to the shard keeper.
No, Nox instead will look at the keeper and bow to him. I appreciate your offer.
He bows his head to you and he awaits his death.
May you find peace wherever you're going. And thank you for your offer. If you had something to do with that creature, I am sorry on the part that my family played to your end. You did not deserve it.
He only sits to you, or looks to you with a soft bow to your respect, and says, "My pain is only to one who make poor deals. I wish you well on your quest, fellow Sharkkeeper."
Thank you. Would you like me to stay
And-
until the end?
No. As he kind of turns towards Jack, I am alright with who I should be with. And assuming that you guys take this offer, the 20 minutes passes, and he fades into nothing, effectively as if he was never there. Alright. So, as Deadpool said in Wolverine, everyone's dead. Good job.
Oh, that hurts.
I mean, already was. Just took me a couple hundred years to figure it out.
So I'm assuming you guys are going to want to look at the loot. Am I correct?
Are you calling it there? Do you want to?
No, I'm not. I just assumed that's what you would want to know what you found.
Well, next, unless you have more exposition for us.
If anyone can write down some words, because there's going to be a lot of words. I'm also going to need some people who are prepared to do some dicing and slicing, because I'm assuming you want whatever body parts you can get.
Oh God! Oh dear! Oh boy!
Before we do that, just going back to Robin and Nox's conversation there. Nox, I've heard of a sect of sorcerers who have a connection to the plane of absolute order, and they are known to restore balance and harmonize within creatures. Perhaps we can seek one of them out to assist you.
I would appreciate that as an option. I think
For reference, DM, I'm sending you the link to that info.
Hey, it's fucking better than anything I had. I had them. I like it better when players are like, actually, I have a thing. Ooh. Well, you didn't say we're going to Hot Topic, so let's see.
Quick, dragon ball socks. Rawr.
Alright, bear with me. I need to go to the bathroom.
All right, bathroom break.
Mm-hmm.
I am ready to take loot notes as well, Sean.
Oh, good.
And Rovan is going to make his way back over to the bad idea and seek out Persephone. And would like to have a conversation with her based on, and this can happen next session or whatever, but based on observations as to what's going on with Vale and what can be done.
I'm free for that if you'd like. In fact, Vale, you also wanted to ask her similar questions.
I did, and then circumstances changed. She might leave notes, but she is not going to be seen for the next couple of days.
Oh no. Can we figure out what the fuck has happened to her exactly?
I'm back.
Do we get the fucking goddamn fucking glaive for at least some bloody motherfucking context?
Oh, you do. We're
Okay.
going to need. I'm just waiting for everyone to be back, and then we're going to start doing loot.
No's here. No's here.
Loot away. I'll be
When we
Alrighty.
extract this glaive, I recommend that we avoid touching it.
So the first thing you notice when you pull out, or rather look at Jack's body, you see where the large spike of ice had been is where the separating point of his halves were. And you do notice this long bladed glaive sticking out. It almost looks like it has teeth at the end. And you can do a Arcana check if you want.
Oh, Nox will do one of those.
Nia
Make
also
the
there,
DC
'cause-
17.
What's your Arcana, Nia?
it's +7. And that's a 12. Nia don't know shit.
I was gonna say, do you want to assist? Because I have a +8 to mine. That's why I was.
Hmm.
But I'll get you already rolled. We'll have to do that next time.
Shit, I didn't realize it was an either or. My bad. I can give you
dir-
Bardic Inspiration for that.
Dirty 20, but
Oh, you're fine.
good to know. Yeah. Actually, I can give you guidance for that too.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? Maybe that's a. I don't know.
Did you roll your d4 for the bless? Well, I guess it's probably been more than a minute, so it's probably not active anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 20 minutes. Ha. Because we were waiting for that guy to die.
You rolled a 20, yeah?
Yeah, dirty 20.
20? Okay.
Oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, sorry, dirty 20.
If you look in your loot drop, a collection of you guys coming together to talk about this as it sticks out of the... Really? You're not going to do that? You're going to be weird like that? Thanks, Pinterest. I see how it is. You didn't want to go ahead and speak with me. Well, screw you. There you go. And that is what's sticking out of his body.
So what the hell hit me?
holy shit.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I wonder if you can, like, twine that thing with the bite and make some sort of wicked fire and ice concoction.
Here's a better thing. Alloy has exhaustion immunity.
Ah.
A dirty 20 on the body of Jack. So you collect the following. Please, someone write this down.
On it.
Okay, thank you.
7 vials of cosmic horror blood worth 100 gold pieces. They are
Each or
valuable. It says the total value, so I'm assuming that it's just 100 divided by 7. That would tell you the cost per unit. But effectively, they are valued by spellcasters and anyone studying the Far Realms. A lot of your wizard types. You collected the Cosmic Horror Hide, a strong hide of rubber, which can be protective in different areas. It is worth 2,000 gold pieces. weighs 20 pounds, and it can be used in making crafting leather armor +1 and cloaks of protection.
Well, I guess I'll be busy crafting more things.
Oh Jesus, we're going to wear your not brother.
He's not my brother! That's the thing!
Oh,
He's
you know.
never his brother.
It was a red herring that Nox fell for at the start.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. That's why I said not brother.
Oh, yeah. I missed the knot, sorry.
No, it's okay.
You collect the Cosmic Horror's poison sac, which was politely frozen from the glaive, worth 200 gold pieces, and it can be used as an explosive.
Woo!
You collect a Cosmic Horror's pineal gland. This Cosmic Horror pineal gland is believed to be what creates the Psychic Whisper ability, which is what you guys did not enjoy. The gland is a pea-sized mound of soft gray flesh worth about 1,000 gold pieces. You unfortunately cannot rescue the heart, which would have required a 1d25.
Well, quick question. When it comes to this, Nox, this was Arcana check. I thought this is something different with skinning tools.
No, I get this. The actual DC for this was Arcana, so I was using that.
Oh, fuck. Okay, fair enough.
So I gave the blade in there as well, but I was just kind of like pulling the parts out as we were going. So that is everything that's off of Jack. For all the noodle guys you killed, which I think, let's see here, there was 1 noodle guy, 2 noodle guy, 3 noodle guy, 4 noodle guys. This one is a nature check.
Not Nox, not Nox.
Druid, are you free for this?
I am here.
And let me know when someone wants to roll nature for harvesting all of these.
Giving Eris guidance.
Giving him Bardic Inspiration. Wait, he should still have Bardic Inspiration from... Actually, I don't know when it falls off. I'll give it to him again if he doesn't have it.
Nox, are you able to contact...
12, okay. So you pull out... It's kind of
Can I add
hard...
Inspiration to it?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and add your inspirations.
It's 1d4, right?
1d4
Yes.
for guidance.
1d8 for Bardic Inspiration.
So add 1d4 plus 1d8.
Nox, are you able to contact Demira?
Of course.
Perhaps get her out here. It seems we are in possession of yet another ship, and it would be good to get this one salvaged as soon as possible.
Another 8, so that's a dirty 20.
30-20. All right, you pull out... Please, somebody write this down. I think that there were 5 in total. So there is...
You still got that, Drew, by the way?
Sorry, say again?
You still got writing this down, or...
Oh yeah, I got it. I have a list so far.
Okay, good.
You have 25 vials worth a combined total of 25 gold of red render blood, which is just valuable for use by spellcasters. You have 5 red render claw pouches worth about 60 gold pieces each. These can be used to craft any melee slashing weapon of a +1 variety. They can also be used to make jewelry, decorations, and whatnot. And you get 5 red render livers. They are worth 600 gold pieces per. Usually synthesized for their bile and often used in Arcana rituals. I will keep your 20 there, Eris, and say that if you want to go ahead and do the Umber Hulks, you
I'll
would
basically
gain...
I'll take some time and just Fair part, all the parts are required. Everything, just to get what parts are valuable since you got the time.
So with the Umber Hulks, you're going to get, I think there was 9 of them, so I had to keep doing like gold checks back and forth. 27 vials of Umber Hulk blood worth 5 gold pieces. So there's 9 of them, that's 45 gold. You gain 18 Umber Hulk mandibles worth 9 times 8 gold.
73? Yeah, 72.
And these are used to make +1 sickles. You gain Umber Hulk carcapasses, which can be made into plate armor, half plate armor, a shield +1, and they do come with additional bonuses because they're made of the Umber Hulk carcapasses. They are 40 gold pieces each, 9 of them. These weigh a whopping 70 pounds. And lastly, you gain 36 Umber Hulk eyeballs, which can be used to make Wands of Confusion. Each one worth 30 gold pieces.
Basically, as I'm harvesting these, I'll have them being ferried back and forth to the ship and hold. That means just easy transport.
Of the Neogli that you slice and dice, you acquire venom, about, let's roughly make it 15 Neogli venom vials worth about 25 gold pieces each, which can be made into poison. You gain, I'm going to be honest, are you going to be selling Neogli pieces to people, or are you just going to leave the bodies and just take the poison?
We're taking the poison.
Yeah, I was gonna say they offer eyeballs and egg sacs. I don't know how well it's gonna go for you guys if you're selling body parts and flavors to other people.
That's a little fucked up.
Okay,
I'm basically just getting the more valuable parts.
Yeah, the poison seems to be. I mean, the body parts, funny enough, are more valuable, but you probably aren't gonna have a lot of people very happy to see you in a Mia sick.
Let's
Just
put
basically
it
the
this
person.
way. Really too fucking bad that we murdered all these fucking slavers to deal with everything else.
As you are also climbing through most of the area, if you'll check your loot drop one more time, you do find this inside of the ladies. Really? You're gonna keep doing this to me? We're gonna have conversations like this, and you're just gonna be that mean one. You find this inside of the cage where the lady was before she died.
Can Mia like look the lady over and see if they can? Oh, also that's very silly. Jesus Christ. Can Mia
it
see
works
her?
as both a loot and like a crossbow. That's cool.
And it does slashing
incredible.
damage.
Holy shit. Well, if she swings it like an axe. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Axe and slash. Am I understanding that correctly?
Oh, and as an action, you can give someone advantage on their next roll. That's pretty neat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Inside of
Bardic
Rovin's-
Inspiration adds a 1+1 bonus.
So outside of Rovin's 1 purple core, which Rovin, keep that in mind, you gain the following rest of the cores going through the boxes. You gain 3 red cores, red magic core. You gain 3 blue magic core. You gain 2 purple magic core. And inside of a large locked box, you break it open to immediately see a glowing rainbow light.
Oh my god, we rolled a 5-star on the gacha.
No,
find-
the rainbow's the one we need for the power armor, isn't it?
A legendary magic core.
Holy shit.
I was wrong.
We're very excited.
I have not finished yet the total stats for this thing, but I will let you know. So there are multiple modules on this ship. They will not all fit on your ship. Clearly. Because this is a massive ship, but you currently have a large laser, aka orbital weapon system, whose name I lost at some point, so we're just going to put
What's the range on that?
Weapon system. Planetary.
Planet Cracker, wasn't it?
Well, no, that was the name you came up with, and I like that one, so we're going to keep that.
Planetary, so basically if we can see the ship, we can shoot it?
I think it can
Yeah.
reach down and touch a target location on the planet. Oh god, we need to train Dag how to use this thing.
It does require a cannoneer to do that kind of shot. Luckily, you do have a cannoneer.
Oh, don't tell me that's my little dwarf minion.
Oh god, I forgot about him.
But
I mean, I guess when you get right down to it, this is just a really, really big bazooka.
yeah,
You have
Klapnik has siege weaponry. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
We all forgot about him, don't worry.
I had him in the back of my mind. I just didn't want to bring another companion on because I kind of felt it unfair. Sorry, Swan.
you have the cloning chambers, which are available. Now, you will have to wake up the guys inside. They are not angry at you. They never were. Funny enough, you could have brought them with you at any time, but they effectively were just slaves to the Neogli. So now that you've killed the Neogli, should you decide to let them out, hey, they'll be cool with you.
Well, that's the thing we know now.
A couple
Release
Let's
the
go free the
slaves.
slaves. Yeah.
Slaves. You do have access to the cloning chambers, which do act a little bit as resurrection.
Wait, what?
Yes. It still
Okay,
costs a lot of
So
money.
we could bring one of our dead people back to life if we stuck him in there?
I suspect we have to stick him in there before.
I have to do some finagling to get the module details for you, but effectively it acts like resurrection over the course of a month.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Like full resurrection?
That's
Not true resurrection, just
Alright.
resurrection.
Yeah, so there's
like within a
there's
year?
negatives that take time to wear off.
That's why they were producing so many guys.
I suspect also like we have to upload a program of ourselves to be up to date, otherwise we have memory gaps, sort of thing.
The counter of it was you had to put your body back in.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like
So you grab the dead body and put it in there, and then it'll bring it back over time.
oh, it's like a back to tank.
There was
Okay.
a little ODS drop, which effectively cost about 1,000 gold. You can drop down immediately bypass orbital disturbance.
Oh, and I missed all of that. Oh, the drop. What is it called?
So it's like an ODS system. It's the one that you guys have.
So we need a bigger
I've-
ship we can mount all this stuff on, is what you're telling us, Sean.
Oh no.
Well, we have just acquired a bigger ship that has all of the stuff mounted on it.
Isn't it falling apart?
It's got a lot of holes in it.
It's got a lot of holes, and it's on the table for like a day.
Well, Amir is coming in with the salvage crew.
That's hopefully
Not
before
advised
the...
taking this ship. This ship basically screams piracy, and it just would be a bad image if we showed up with this one.
We can take all the stuff off it and put it on our own ship, though.
We also have one other problem, which is we have a coalition ship on its way to here too.
What, pray tell,
Good
are we
Lord.
planning to do about our allies' ship?
We'll need to give him a good burial.
We could stick him in a resurrection pod and bring him back.
Oh yeah, fuck yes.
I would be amenable to that, but what are we going to do about a ship?
Just saying.
You know,
We disassemble this one into spare parts so that it is no longer a pirate ship and assemble him a new one.
But his ship wasn't it alive?
Yeah, it was a living ship.
I think that's the one caveat. We'll have to work with him on that.
We need a big cloning tank to put his ship into.
Fucking another thing I gotta get on top of.
In all
So
our free time. Sounds like we need to head back to Omiya 6.
Goodness no, we have too many things and we're running out of time. Two of our members have become troubled.
So if you guys would actually all look at your mass message in the FOL group, you'll eventually see, kind of hear this puffing sound. And you notice a tall figure in what looks almost like a fish suit kind of pull himself into one of the holes of the ship.
Hey?
Well, that's a hit!
You're alive!
Jesus Christ.
And it is, in fact, Vibine inside of a fish suit. And he has so many bags of holding on. Like a ton. Rule number 1. Keep your grab bags nearby.
Do you need a ride?
Yeah, fine.
No, do you need a ride back home or something?
Well, fuck yeah.
Hop on the ship, my friend. We apologize for yours. We thank you for your assistance.
Okay. He says it's okay, and when you actually kind of look, you'll notice that he's kind of holding what looks like a canister, which has a small floating egg inside.
Wait, is that...
And he kind of puts a finger up to his lips, like to shush you.
And
Naya, what you would remember from your experience with these people is that they are very quiet about their methods of growing aesthetics, as they were possibly one of the first actual Spelljammers.
Any sort of privacy you may need, you will have it on our ship. Your secrets of your...
And if there's anything we can... If there's anything we can provide you to help, please, by all means.
Well, I'm looking for the asshole that did this!
Nox is going to point over to the corpse and whatnot.
We all point at Jack, just like that motherfucker.
And you'll see, like, Vibine kind of comes over and kicks it once just for good measure and then returns back. I'll be on board. Thank you for your time.
Nox will offer him his rifle.
You can take a few shots at him if you want.
He would gladly turn back around. And
Empties the whole magazine into the thing.
And he's just popping shots at this dead corpse. Because you ask a warlord, would you like to fire my gun? With pleasure, good sir.
So how long does it take? Because that thing just regenerates ammo after every shot. It doesn't need to reload.
You might not get your gun back. As he's just popping shots, watching like the corpse. Like at this point, it is not rating. that unfortunately has now disappeared into the vacuum.
It looks like Swiss cheese.
It's not making the puddle any better either. I don't know if I actually set this. Hold on. I realize you guys haven't seen what I've had the whole time. There you go. That's what it's been looking like this whole time.
Oh, good God. Oh, good God. What's even better is every time the round hits the target, the bullet disappears, so he's not even going to get ricochets or anything. They're just magical bullets.
So, you've got all these body parts. You've pulled quite a few magic cores out. What is the plan, guys? You actually have this map now that does tell you that I don't know where my giant map of the universe has gone, because thank you, Roll20. Oh fuck, where is my map of the whole universe? So now that you have this map, you can actually kind of tell what they were doing. They were harvesting magic cores to power their weapons, to then bomb other places, to then harvest their weapons. And that cycle had continued on for quite some time. And you do realize there is a couple settlements nearby. Or you could take your option and fly all the way back to Amiya. It's your discretion.
I think we need to evaluate the status of our crewmates and come to a decision. We may have a limited amount of time, and there are a few resources we can call on, or gambles we can take in order to correct their afflictions.
First off, let us at least continue on our path. I believe our original intent was to make a quick, speedy exit out of here and head back to Amiya. Actually, no, it's Vivine. If you trust us with your secrets around us...
While avoiding the giant ship.
Well, that was going to be us using the new Spelljammer chair, if I recall. Make a quick exit. For what it's worth, Robin, the only evidence I have for my current affliction is I used a ability that I felt given this. When I touched that dragon soul, I felt it give me this boon, and when I used it is when I changed. Something tells me that if I use this, sorry, not something. My only evidence is if I use that ability again, I might get worse. So I intend not to.
So, Rovan, you talked to about what's going on, right?
Okay, now say that again without breaking up.
Fucking goddamn. You went to go talk to Persephone about what's going on with Nox, correct?
Nox, Rovan has a very good idea of what's going on with. It's Vale that he only has suspicions of.
Now, didn't Nox hear something from the horror when he was reading its mind at one point, or was that not really relevant?
What's your plan?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah, what's the plan, guys?
Oh no, I said didn't
It was more or less just him screaming at you. It wasn't like anything of you collecting from him.
Gotcha. Let's grab our stuff. Rovan, I know you have something, but I guess we'll start with this as game plan. Let's grab what we can. We have to decide on what armament we're bringing with us and what we're going to be willing to give to get either A, Amira to pick up, or B, get the pump jack? What's the salvage ship called again?
The Pump-a-Dump.
Pump-a-Dump, yeah. Pump-a-Dump up here to loot and erase everything. We jump back to Amiya, avoid the Coalition ship at all costs because they were tracking us here. And then from there, maybe follow a few of our other leads at this moment. Any other thoughts with that? I am taking that as a no, then.
Merc would be okay with that. He's just so badly damaged he hasn't much capacity to think of anything else at the moment.
Nox is going to cast a healing spell on Merc.
Oh, don't worry about it. Now that we can rest, he'll just heal on his own.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
and get everything back on short rest, I might add.
That's true. The rest will be nice from Nox. But okay, if everyone's cool with that game plan, I guess, Swan, we have to decide on what armaments we're taking off.
You could probably fit at least one of these pieces on. And if you are so nice as to ask your wonderful friends of the Drippy Barrel, they may be able to carry probably another one or two.
Mm-hmm.
They also have Jack's ship that they impaled too, didn't they?
There is Jack's ship as well. And I did not mention that ship is carrying the Nautiloid driver.
What's that one
So
again?
take it.
So you guys had destroyed the Nautilus's very long time ago spelljamming chair, but did not destroy the drive. Drive is what Jack's been using to jump betweens.
Oh shit. Okay, do we know exactly what it works, or would you want to kind of check from Nox?
I don't have the stats for it. I would just be using the Nautiloid stats.
Effectively, how long would does a jump take with that thing?
Well, I was hoping it was just gonna go ahead and just give me the straight info like last time. My apologies.
Oh, good.
I wasn't expecting a question.
Mm-hmm.
So to use a Nautiloid drive, it says effectively nothing of help. It gave me nothing of help at all. Oh, as an action, a creature that is attuned to the Nautiloid spelljamming helm and is in physical contact with the ship can transport the Nautiloid and all creatures on board to a different plane of existence, or near a destination envisioned by the spelljammer, or to a random location on the plane if no destination is envisioned. Now, this is on a Nautiloid. You do not have a Nautiloid, so I am limiting it if you're going to try to install this thing.
Could always sell it.
You could always sell it.
Well, I was kind of hoping that we could use it to grab stuff, jump back and forth as we effectively loot this thing and then return it to Omiya.
Well, Jack has been jumping around effectively this solar system,
Waiting for
so you know that much can work.
The question is, how long does it take?
That should give it till next. That just is like one day. Here it is. The properties is of the ship, not of the spelljamming helm. Each item that this property is used. Each time this property is used, roll a d6 on a 5 or 6. The property recharges after 1 minute. Otherwise, it cannot be used for 24 hours.
Jesus, that's wow.
On a Nautiloid, so I will say 24 hours for each. Yes, thank you. I will now crawl into the bed with your friend.
what?
My wife, she's weird.
Apologies, folks. Are you okay if I dip out at this point?
Yeah, if you gotta get going.
After you, Drew. Have an evening.
Thank you, buddy.
Good seeing you, my friend. Happy New Year's.
Good
Likewise,
seeing you alive.
I'll be back to Civilization, driving back tomorrow, so I will maybe get in touch with you guys then.
Hell yeah!
You start by sleeping.
Drive safe.
I have notes on the loot, so I will make sure those are posted or something.
Thank you, sir.
All we can ask for. Get some rest.
Doing
sir.
good. Take
Okay,
care.
thanks, folks. Later.
Have a good
Later.
one. As Rovan has to dip out, do we maybe want to just call this here?
Oh yeah, at this point, you guys are just kind of talking, and you guys
we
come
can
up with a
kinda
new game
just-
plan.
Yeah, we can kind of discuss between session what we want to do, and
Okay, cool. Yeah, if that works for everyone, because I'm trying to put together things like if we can use this, maybe install another ship. Like I think we got 5 days before the coalition ship shows up. So Swan, if you can kind of just tell us how long till the ship shows up. Still, grab.
If you're not here in 24 hours, they're not gonna find you.
Uh-oh.
That's the intent, isn't it?
We know approximately when they were Biomia 6, so that would give us a rough idea of where they're at.
Other problem is not fucking Jack just warped in here, so this thing doesn't have a charge in it.
We can always take the fucking the chair and sell it.
It's not a chair; it's a drive.
Take it with us.
With them looting, would there have been enough time for Merc to have a short rest, Sean?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he was almost dead.
Oh, I know. You guys were getting pretty damn close.
If he would have taken one more hit like that, he would have died. He would have been down.
Damn. Yeah.
Yep, that's the closest you've got. All right. Well, I will use my my hit dice.
That's why I was holding on to my bonus heal.
Rest, it's not long rest.
Yeah, it's
Do
only
you
40.
wish to be around here in 24 hours?
Nock and Vale, you'll also notice in the Discord at the bottom there is a section for both of you.
Okay.
God.
This is after discussion with Persephone, and I would appreciate you discuss when Rovan comes back next week, or to effectively describe what she lets you know about this. Effectively, Persephone tells you both that there had been long-standing thoughts that the mortal body is not capable of housing power, that it was not meant for us. And clerics already and wizards can push that boundary, but when someone takes an easy path, when they gain access through more powerful means, their body breaks down to turn into something new. Something that is capable of holding that power.
Oh no.
This could be from overuse of god shards, draconic gifts, demonic deals, supernatural gifts, charms, or curses. There is no one cure for this problem. Council with
Well, Vale's probably gonna obtain a barrel of something sharp and terrifying and find the deepest corner of the ship and let the little folder out, sending him to go find Naya and get soused out of her mind.
you will hear Persephone tell you that it looks like both you and Nox are in the first stages of this transformation, and that each use of your power may accelerate the process.
Now that's the Harbinger power, right?
Yep, of a Harbinger power.
Okay, now blind sight.
Not counting that one.
Okay, so it's the one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's more so when you're like actively boosting other people or yourself. So for Vale, it would be the use of her red mist.
Vale's never used that.
Well,
I know, but this is what these are active abilities.
And when I read that correct, it's essentially once used, once a day, every day, or is it just the next day?
So, like, if tomorrow you didn't do anything at all, nothing happens. If on Thursday you decide to use a power, you have to roll a 1d100. If you pass, you don't accelerate.
Okay, so we can, if need be, we can tease it. It's not a straight, yeah, now you've used it, it's every day you're ticking down. It's now a...
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
More. If I just went ahead and tormented both of you, it wouldn't be fun at all.
It's pretty tormenting, but in a good way.
Yeah, Vale's getting drunk.
Vale, it does come to your mind as you listen in from the corner of when Persephone describes that the way that this is obtained is from over a consumption of power. And when she lifts off, describes the draconic gift, you already know that Kadros' involvement is one of the factors that came into play. The catalyst of it all was the curse. But why was it that you began this process?
You asking me to actually answer that? Because I don't actually have an answer.
I think that's
I know.
introspective.
And as Roven has described to you, Nock, to seek counsel with the Council of Clockwork Armaments, as you start to, Vale, think about what he says, you do notice Kadros seemingly hovering in the distance as he breaks his invisibility. This will not suit you. They know nothing but their own ways. This one must cleanse you with his own iron. We shall return.
We won't get there in time.
I will bring you myself if needed.
I'm not sure why you think we won't get there in time, Vale.
We have Noctis to go through first. We have Persephone to return to her god.
I think we can make this work, Vale.
Just let it go.
Nox will then thank Persephone and walk away from Vale.
As you guys walk away, Persephone will chime up and say the word Phenomega. And she will tell you that Phenomegus is a material. Thought to be able to contain magical abilities. She has heard that for those like Eunuchs who had come to her once to remove her curse, that Phenomegus can slow the process and give better chances, but it is not a cure.
Weighing the odds is always something that I am in favor for. Unlike her, clearly still want to try and survive.
Thank you for your information, Lady Persephone. We'll get you your god back soon enough. Vale just walks off quietly. She also leaves the sword belt behind.
Oh! Fuck, I am so glad you mentioned something.
Huh?
So, Vale, as you're searching through the remnants of the leftover materials that you guys had pulled out of the ship, you do find a number of different corpses. Obviously, they have been using people, effectively draining their brains and killing them. While you're fumbling through, you notice this kind of stash. It's a belt made of rugged leather that contains multiple loops and sheaths and can hold up to 4 thrown weapons at a time. And you recognize this as a blinkback belt. I don't know if you guys.
Gently and puts it in her backpack.
The body, unfortunately, that you claim this off of was the rogue that left the warning.
I'm sorry, friend. May find better places to be than this.
The warding.
All right, now I'm out of shiny shit to throw at people. You're alone on a floating derelict ship. With a bunch of armaments. The Slimeoids who are slowly floating in this kind of weird direction between leaving and wanting to make sure you're okay. Which, by the way, Nox, I need you to deduct 2,000 gold.
Can do.
That is the payment that they took to come and rescue y'all. After Amira put out the emergency distress order.
That's legit.
Seems reasonable.
But they are willing to carry anything you need back to...
I think you said they're willing to carry anything we need back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your audio just went...
I know.
Yeah, well, we'll get back to them about that once kind of everyone's had a chance to stop and think, I guess. And if you're okay with that, DM.
Yeah.
We have been released to the winds then.
You guys all think about where you're going to go from here, what you're going to do. You could fly back to base. You could go to a mining colony. You could continue on to Aquarius to Mia. You could go all the way down to Uvis. It is your discretion. We'll find that out next time on What Are You Doing Next Saturday?
I think we're actually going to be around for once.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Good night, all.
Hooray. Good night.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Happy New Year.
Yay.
It'll be close to Valentine's Day by the time you see this, though.